Hello, hello. Hey, Dalton. What's going on, buddy? Hello, Michael. Frizzo. You know, oh, it already gave it to you. I guess you're moderator from the last chat or from the last hangout. It kept you as moderator. How y'all doing? Damn, I already got 5 viewers. How y'all doing? Just got back from giving Hobbytown all of my money. I don't know about your Hobbytown, but kits are kind of pricey there. My Hobbytown is a freaking disaster, but damn it, they got a lot of freaking kits to choose from. You're just gonna hang out here, Michael. Just maybe I get somebody to join in. Hey, Nemo, what's going on, buddy? Oh, Tom Rambler 69. Maybe one night we'll get privileged enough to get you to come on in here and jump on in, live stream with us. That'd be a good stream. You, Mac, maybe we could get Rick in here, Pappy. Oh man, that'd be a great time. That would be a great time. It's got a pretty decent selection. Yeah, mine's kind of small too. It's kind of long and narrow. Jimmy, y'all say hey to Jim down there, Jim Colin. He's a Colin, all right, but he's one of the operators at one of the airports we service. Anybody wants to jump on in? I'm just gonna work on the 44 a little bit, start getting it prepped for paint. Rally car, how you doing? Man, I don't know about calling him Mr. Jim Nemo. Mine is maybe 5 false 6. Oh, yeah, mine is it's narrow. If I had to guess, 25 feet wide, but it's really deep, and it's got one. When you first walk in the door, you got the counter is right in front of you to check out, and around the left side is the paint section. The Tamiya paints are so unorganized. They're basically just on a bookshelf on top of it. There's some racks for the 10 mil size under it, but he takes most of them and just sticks them right on top. He said he's waiting on a paint rack to come in. Terry, hey buddy. Oh, Terry,
hey Brian.
How you
doing?
You
said anybody could come in, so I figured that included me.
Yeah, jump on in. Hey, Sue.
There was all over on your other doohickey thing. It showed you it was coming on live, and they had the model car showing in front of it instead of the other one.
Yeah, it was just a reminder.
Well,
yeah,
we was all on it.
Yeah, I set a reminder earlier today.
Yeah, we was all clicked on it and sitting there talking.
Oh, y'all were chatting earlier?
Yeah, on the other one that you had, the reminder, I guess, and then
Yeah,
when
it's
you
just
went on live, then I got a notification, and it come up with the other car that you had, and so I switched over to it, and that's when I found
oh,
that you
okay.
was on here talking to everybody.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, who was all in there chatting with you?
Well, there's Mike and Sue and Paul and Frank, and all
Oh,
of
okay.
us.
Okay. Yeah, I figured setting a reminder would and when I went live, it would. I don't know. I guess you had to click on set the reminder, and then you would have got a
Yeah,
notification when I went live.
yeah.
I got to
Well,
see
I got
my
the notification
chip
once you
boost
come.
kits in the LAPD. I'm going to do a video Monday. Going to see my chip boost kits. Happy! Oh my God! Damn!
Hey,
What's happening,
Pappy.
boys?
Hey, Pappy, how you doing?
Doing good. How about y'all?
I can't complain.
Terry, you holding up?
Oh yeah,
You're in the
yeah.
other.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Michael's in the other stream.
You looking good. Can't say too much about Brian because all I can see is a ugly hand.
I know.
Uh,
I tried to use I guess you can't use OBS with StreamYard. There's a virtual camera. I know I can use OBS on Restream, but I'm not liking Restream because I only get like it cuts off frames. I only get like one frame every second. So
Really?
I'm really not liking Restream.
I didn't know that.
yeah, I ain't sophisticated as you all are. And I don't have him overhead camera, so you just have to look at me
Yeah.
instead of my desk.
Well, we
Well,
don't get to see Pappy either. So
well, Terry, look,
Well, every now and then.
I ain't a damn hand model either. So
Yeah, but every now and then, though, you turn the camera around on yourself.
yeah, but everybody tells me to turn it back around as soon as I get off of it.
Hurry up, turn that camera around. You been
Goes
working
back-
on anything, Terry?
No, but I'm getting ready to start. I'm going to enter Cliff's motorcycle group build.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
I figured since now that I'm getting to feel a little better, and now I'm be able to get back in here in the hobby room.
Right.
I'm more, and then the fact that I've got until October to get the damn thing done in. But then I said that last year on Jeff's big group build, they ain't got that damn thing done yet.
Yeah.
But I am going. But that's the next thing I'm gonna start. Painting it and getting it all primed and everything, and finish putting it together.
Yeah.
Right.
But
You sound good.
but
I can tell you that, Terry. You sound good.
yeah. Oh yeah, I've been feeling good for the last couple of weeks. And this snow and everything, this cold weather has helped a whole lot.
Yeah, I'm sure.
During the winter time when the humidity is down, I can breathe a whole lot better. Which
Right.
I may have to get off here just any time because my oxygen machine actually quit on me last night about 11 o'clock. The alarm came on it and it quit pumping air. So I had to go and get or my son went and got my other oxygen machine for me that I have as a backup and switched over to it. So I got a hold of them and they said that it'd be out sometime after a while to fix it for me. So
Right. Okay.
it ain't like I don't have this other one that I'm using now, but I didn't want to wait for Monday, for them to come fix it. I figured they're getting paid for it, so they can come fix it now.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Good enough.
Hey, Fred, I got a question
Because if
for
my
you.
backup quits,
Go ahead, Terry. Go ahead.
I was waiting for you to ask
Oh,
Fred the question.
Fred, this 40 Ford.
Yeah.
It's got the molded in exhaust.
Oh God, yes.
And I'm probably gonna do it with, I don't know, I might make my own exhaust. These first two sections, is it easier just to cut out those complete sections from the chassis than try to and then just grind this out?
Yeah. Let me show you what I did to mine. Let me grab. Where's it at? Oh shit! I done got it in a case. I can get it down. Hang on. Let me Let me see what's going on.
I thought that's what you did to yours. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I did.
I knew trying to get a Dremel down in here would be like. Seems like it's going to be easier just to cut the whole piece out. Did you Dremel it out?
Actually, I took that front. Wait a minute. Let me just grab it.
Hey, Mark.
Let me grab. I was looking at the chat. Hell, I don't know if I can grab. Oh my God.
Johnny.
Hey, Johnny.
I don't know if I can reach it. I ain't got about. I got 4 builds high. Shit. Oh Lordy, hang on. Did y'all hear it crash? It fell. I got it stacked on top of 2 builds. Ooh, damn, that was an experience. Let me run down through here, see who I was in here. Hey, Tom White, what's happening, buddy? You want to see him?
It'd be nice to get him in one.
Yeah, it would. He's going well, we're going to see him in about 3 weeks, ain't we?
Yeah.
Let's see who else in here. Whew, I'm full of fish. We went to Marietta Fish Market over there close to Canton Highway, and I love going there. I have no damn reason going there, but the kind of doctor report I got 3 weeks ago. But I've done good. What's going on, Frank Frizza? What's happening, buddy? Let's see who else is in here.
Nemo's in there.
Hey, what's up, Nemo? Good to see you, bub.
Happy, I need your help. I want to have a UGA decal.
You
bike bill. He wants a UGA decal for the bike bill. I think
UGA.
Yeah, he Tom says he's frozen. It ain't that cold down there.
No, shit, no. He gonna be mad.
He wants decals for a motorcycle for UGA championship, but
I'll see if I can find one.
Yeah,
I'm sure I
told him that stuff is trademarked. Well, he wants the championship decals. All that UGA stuff is trademarked.
Sure is.
All that college stuff is.
Oh God, yeah. What's going on, Johnny? Let's see. All right, let me get this.
I think Mark wants in, Brian.
What is this thing? God mighty, had a suction.
Yeah, sure. The invites. I'll put another.
Whew, boy, you can still smell the paint on this thing. All right, let me make sure.
It's open for anybody that wants to come in.
All right, Brian, right here. You looking?
Yeah.
Can you see it? Let me get it in the camera. All right, this panel right here. This panel right here. This panel right here. And this panel right here. So there's a total of 4 panels that I take the back side.
The X-Acto-knife?
Yep. I did of course I did the big one. And I just drug that thing down there until I got it all out. And then you get this part
and then you Dremel this section out?
Yeah.
Yeah. This section.
Yeah. Then I take the Dremel and I just grind all that out right there.
Okay. All right.
You ain't gonna believe this. You know what's in this thing?
What's in that thing?
I swear, I live with a blonde. One of her hairs.
Hey, Mark.
One of her hairs has made it into my build. It was wedged right here in the axle. I was like, I thought it was
better hers than somebody else's.
Well, it was blonde, Terry.
Yeah, but I mean, it could be somebody else's blonde.
Ooh, there ain't one blonde.
Well, it could be from a section other than her head.
I ain't going there.
I know better. Let's just say vinyl floor. Oh man!
So she keeps a clean house.
Yeah, she keeps a clean house. Let's say the carpet and the drapes ain't the same. Oh Lord, she knew I was in here saying.
Good thing she ain't on the computer right next to you.
Yeah.
Well, she's in yonder. She's in the living room, got the TV up, and I got.
That's the only reason why he's saying that.
Yeah. I ain't stupid, Terry. I got a 5100 rule. You know what the 5100 rule is, don't you?
No,
You don't
I'm
piss
from
off
Kentucky.
You don't piss off the person that controls 50% of the pocketbook and 100% of that snatch.
Yeah, there you go.
I ain't a total idiot. Oh, let's put that one back up there. I made a decision
I
today,
have a long
Brian.
hair cat, and I always have fine one of his hairs in my models. Yeah,
I
that's why I hate cats. I hate cats.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, I don't hate them. I mean, I'm just not a cat guy. I never have been. I've never been.
My ex-wife, and her mother-in-law, my ex-mother-in-law had cats, and there was a mouse one time run across the floor.
Yeah.
And hey, Terry, and
What's up, everybody? Brian.
and he just he looked back at me. He looked towards down the hall, and there went the mouse, and he looked at me and had this look on his face. What the fuck do you want me to do? I was just looking at him. He just looked up at me, and his tail went up in the air.
The Terry's starting to take
Put your
over.
ass up and go get that damn thing.
My daddy had a cat. He kept a cat all the way up the day he died. And then when he passed away, me and my brother just kind of looked at each other. We was like, well, I ain't a cat person. I said, well, what are we gonna do with Kitty over there? And I told Frank, that's my brother. I said, what I want to do is target practice. I hate that damn cat. And Frank was like,
That looks good, Terry, too.
We can't do that. And I was like, won't bet. I said, yeah, I can. Hold my drink. Go watch this.
Hold my beer. Watch this.
But we ended up giving it to some friends of his, and we ended up. It's still alive. So I knew if I killed that cat, that'd haunt me the rest of my life. Anyway,
That looks good, Terry.
That's just the base coat there, Terry, for the red. I'll put it back up there.
Well, Brian, this one ain't gonna make it to Jackson.
Well, at least it's not pink now.
What ain't gonna make it?
This one right here. I ain't carried it.
Which one is that? That's Cheese Whiz?
55.
It's Cheese Whiz?
Yeah, that's Cheese
Why
Whiz.
aren't you
I ain't
taking
carried it.
Why not?
It's got a
Terry, I got one similar to that. This is the original from 1973. I don't know if you can see it or
That's
not.
what I'm talking about. That's the one I wanted to get.
I got this off my next door neighbor and trade of it. I bought him out everything he had, and for $300, and this was the kit was in it.
Yep, that's actually why I did this one, because I seen that box.
The box is mashed up a little bit, but none of the kit's been started. Everything's still in the plastic bags.
That's
But
good.
it's
I remember
1973.
I remember that kit there.
Yeah, I had that kit when I was little. I built it
I
when
did
it
too.
first come out back in the 73.
Yeah.
But I'm glad to get it back.
Don't the doors open on that kit?
Yeah, doors, the back door
Back hatch?
and the hood.
Yeah.
And the hood.
Yep, I thought it did.
So why ain't you taking the 55?
I don't want the IPMS judges to nitpick it, because I know they will.
I like that 54 Boy or High Boy. I used to have that bottle too. It's yellow on the box art. I don't
Yeah,
remember or not, but it had the big straight axle on the front of it. Gasser.
Trying to look.
I always thought it was.
I think I
nice
may
looking
have
model.
it, but I ain't got it in here.
Let's see. Terry texts. Terry. I got both of them. Both y'all must be thinking about me right now. Brian texted me last
We're
night.
just taking over is what it is.
Hey, I'm glad.
Nemo
And
wants
Terry
you to text-
Jr. in here, and that would be all right.
Nemo
Y'all
wants you to
set.
text him too. So
Terry Wilson had him in here.
Brian, he's off shooting pool today. I seen him on Facebook. So,
who is?
Terry Wilson. He's shooting pool. I guess it's a pool tournament close to where he lives at. I seen him posted on Facebook.
Thanks, Nemo. I really like that kit.
I gotta go in
Yeah,
here.
Brian texted me. He texted me yesterday. He said, "You gonna do a hangout tonight, Fred?" And I was like, "Nah, why not?" I said, "Because I can't walk. I can't work, do detail painting, and basically, I just told him I can't walk and chew chewing gum at the same time."
Yeah.
So
Ryan's had this thing. I don't know if it was actually active, but he's had this thing on here ever since 11 o'clock today.
Yeah, I set a reminder.
Yeah, I know it.
yeah.
I set a reminder that I was going live.
I went
Yeah, I
on there
did
like
too.
at 12:30 or something like that, and I said, "Well, hell, it ain't showing him."
Yeah, I think you got to click set the reminder because that's all that was just.
Now I
Just
seen
letting
another
y'all
one
know.
pop up said 6 o'clock, and I said, "Well, I'll make that one." It was like 5:30 when I seen it.
I wonder. Let's see. Is that what I want to do right there? Is that gonna fit? I don't
Guess
know.
I need to get
Whoa.
video on mine.
Oh,
Uh,
while I'm on here, while Nemo's on here, I want to do a shout out for him. I won this kit from him, and he sent it to me on his
Won what? Wait a minute. Where's my mouse?
subscriber
There it is.
giveaway.
That's
So I want to.
Alabama.
Who did?
I got it from Nemo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So since he's on here, I want to let him know that I got it,
Nomad.
and I appreciate it.
Move the kit. We can't. I can't see the car itself.
It's
Uh,
57.
Oh, it's got a bad
It's a
reflection.
no,
on it.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's damn light in here. It's pitiful. I don't know. It might
It's
be.
probably, yeah.
There you go.
Let's see.
There you go.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
got
There
a
you
little
might.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got
Okay.
the. There, that made it better.
Right there, too.
Yeah. I'm trying to look underneath and look at the camera and everything at the same time. I can't do it. It's got the little gas station, or service station there, out of cardboard. They used to have one of them come with another
Yeah.
model I had. But anyway, I want to give Nemo a shout out about it because I did win it from him in his giveaway. So appreciate it too, Nemo.
He's a good guy. He is a good
Yeah.
guy.
That
Yeah,
is.
Nemo's a good guy.
That'll
Nemo.
make a good kit, what's to get built too.
Nemo had some motorcycle, kind of like steel motorcycles. He come to Acme about 2 or 3 years ago, and he handed me a bag full of them. He said, "Here, Pappy, I want you to have these."
Steel
I still
motorcycle. You talking about like
Yeah.
them little photo etch type kits?
Bigger than that. They were real nice. But I got them in here in the hobby room.
Something like a die cast type kind of.
Yeah,
motorcycle.
similar. Yeah, similar.
I think I know what you're talking about. It look
Yeah.
kind of. They're not painted, are they?
No, they got like a.
They look
patina
more like
to
pewter.
Yeah,
something
yeah,
other.
yeah.
Well, I know what you're talking about.
Yep, you're exactly right, Terry.
Damn, I got 18 already in here tonight.
I'm going to take the chance right quick. Out there,
No,
Got
didn't
only
see
5
Nemo.
likes.
Rizzo,
Everybody needs to hit
Michael,
that thumb
Nemo,
up.
Robert. Just mention some names in the chat and talking about, hey. Did y'all get much snow over there, Pappy?
Nah,
Y'all didn't get none?
no. Well, we got a dusting about as fast as it hit the ground, it just melt.
You know,
We
melted.
got about 5 inches.
That's a good
There's
thing.
probably about 3 of it still out there on the ground.
Really? Well, y'all had a bunch of cold weather too, Terry. So that's
Yeah, it's only
probably
3
why it
degrees
ain't
this
freezing.
morning.
I mean, why
3
it ain't melting.
degrees. It was only.
Yeah.
It was only 3
Yeah.
degrees this morning.
Yeah, only 3 degrees this morning.
How
Yeah.
cold? 3.
3 degrees. Yeah.
Holy
degrees.
shit.
That's what it was when my son went to work this morning at 5 o'clock.
Bird.
What you want, Jeffro?
How about Robert, huh?
Too damn cold for me to be out. I know that.
You ain't kidding.
You
I
can
got better
prove
things to do.
That'll turn somebody around in a heartbeat when they open the door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I have bust my lungs wide open that cold air like
Jeff, I don't know. I'm answering your text message right here. I don't know, and I don't care.
Uh-oh.
Do I want some? No, we don't want no snow. Thank you very much. We will
No,
I will
pass on that.
pass.
that.
I
It's
will
bad enough.
pass on the snow.
It's bad enough when you get ice on the roadways. I mean, it's
Yes,
bad
sir.
when it
You
when it
want some,
actually
come take
rains.
it. You got plenty, Dalton. How much y'all got over there on the ground, Dalton?
All right, let's see what we're
I
going.
don't remember where. I keep forgetting where you from too. I know you're up in what is it, Tennessee area, I think. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you now. If this Dalton Seagraves kid, he's a kid. He's 16, I think, 16, 17. If he'll get a YouTube channel, man, the boy is doing some great builds. God, I wish he'd get a YouTube channel.
I think he's actually sent me an email with some pictures.
Now, he's got a. I follow him on Instagram.
Or so, I can't remember. Somebody they sent me an email telling me they didn't have a YouTube channel, but he sent me pictures of some of the stuff he done. He just mainly does box stock, you know. I mean,
He does. Dalton does not. He does a lot of scrap building.
Yeah, I mean, but still, box stock, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I mean that's all.
He ought to start a YouTube channel. Because I mean, hell, if I could start one in back in.
Well, guys, I'm gonna tell you something, and I mean everybody that's on here and everybody that's in the chat, I want to tell everybody thank you, because if I look at this tablet right now, I'm pretty sure I started this thing back in October. Okay, let me see how many is on here now. I think I got it's either right at 300 or 300 subscribers right now.
Right on.
You're doing good.
I got 299.
Yeah, I can't believe I'm where I'm at. I never expected to have what I have.
It's taken me almost 3 years to get Ron sitting.
I don't know. I don't even look at how many. That just I mean, I don't really. I mean,
Hey, Jerry.
I'm thankful just to have the ones that I got and that followed me, and that's
yeah.
Well, that's me. I mean, I don't keep up with it. I mean, I'll get email or something, tell me somebody joined or something that or subscribed. But as far as
Woodster, Jerry,
keeping count or trying to
jump in
get
here,
to a certain goal, I'm not really worried about that. I mean, I appreciate the 263 that I do have, but
me too, bro.
But I think a lot of it is because I don't have Instagram or Facebook and just don't, and I'm not, before I've been sick, I've just not put that many videos out. And what I have got on my channel is mostly, me either going in a hospital or getting out of it. So it's not really model related. That's why I said I need to make a damn health
I don't
channel
think it's got anything to do with Facebook or Instagram, to be honest about it, Terry, because I don't have either. I got a Facebook, but I ain't been on it in 2 years.
Well, I don't have neither one. I mean, I used to have Facebook, but I done away with it in 2016 and never got it back because it's just too much drama and shit for me. I got tired of seeing everybody, taking pictures of what they was eating for supper or saying they was going to go to the bathroom and they'd be right back and all that shit. I said, I don't need to listen to that. And
we don't need.
I just done away with it. Yeah, and it's not like I care, what you're eating, or I need to see a picture of it. And just because you're sitting in Denny's or somewhere or another having a stack of pancakes or something other, I could care less.
That's right.
Michael was scaly. I just dropped the link in there. That's Super Sport.
Look, hey, Frankie B.
Oh, there's I didn't know Mike. Hey, Mike, what's going on?
Woodster's in here too.
Hey, Woodster. Hey, how you and Carla holding up? I've been worried about both of them. They've been on the sickly side. They got the old COVID bug.
Oh, no way, did they?
Yeah.
Well, I have to say we had it in the house for us here last week.
Jump on in here, Woodster.
Really?
Take the link.
Yeah, that stepson of mine had it, but I mean, he stayed in his room the whole time. On time he came out, was going to the bathroom. So,
what's up, Frankie B?
Yes,
hey,
sir.
Too. Michael over in the UK was wanting to know what your channel was, so we can give you a shout out on live stream tomorrow.
I just posted a link.
Mark, what you working on? You still working on that 30, that 5 window?
Yeah. Hey Terry, if you're gonna watch the you're gonna watch the stream a lot, I'm gonna give you a
wrench
moderator too, if you're okay with that.
I appreciate it. Yeah. I'll sit and watch for the bots to show up when I'm on.
Let's see.
Put my right there.
Oh, you might have to drop a chat in the box. Oh, there you are, right there. I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
These rear trailing arms, they're plastic, they're chrome. I don't like it.
I guess Scaly Models must have just subscribed. So he said I hit 300.
Eastern Kentucky. Okay, you're in Eastern Kentucky, the West
Oh
Virginia,
yeah,
Ohio
I know
border.
where he's
Yeah,
at.
yeah. I used to
And
drive through
thanks
there
to
quite a bit.
everybody that is subscribed to
Well,
mine.
Dalton, that's where I'm at in the eastern part. I'm in Mount Sterling, about 30 miles east of Lexington. Oh, he's right next to West Virginia and Ohio border.
Yeah.
Well, hell, you're probably around Iceland or somewhere other than.
I appreciate that, Robert.
Thanks to everybody that subscribed to my channel. Just so that everybody knows, I am grateful. Thank you very much.
Absolutely, Mark. I don't get to talk to Mark a whole lot, but I'm glad he sets in on these things, get to know him a little bit better.
Oh, I'm running around busy 98% of the times.
That's me.
I'm either editing, building. I just got a cord of wood in, so I've been splitting and stacking and, looking at the chickens and ducks and getting ready for Dad to move here in the summertime. Getting ready for Dad to move here in the summertime. So now I got a bunch of trees that I got to cut down and clear land for, and revamp my YouTube room because I'm going to take a chunk of it off and build him a bedroom here. And yeah.
Well, come on and join in there, Jerry. You can join in.
If you see it, if you go to my channel and you see
you're still recovering from COVID.
my addition.
Frankie B done went back to New York for a little bit.
More.
Yeah, I'd say that was a wide open awakening for him compared to being down in Florida.
Well, you ain't kidding. I'll tell you what,
because I'd say it's cold up there right now.
Me and Vicky looked for a hotel room this morning, Brian, when we go to Jackson. We think we're gonna hey, it's somewhere close to where ain't you you staying on the
home to suite.
Yeah, home to suite. Yeah. I think I don't know if we're gonna be there or we're gonna be at the we're right there close to where you're gonna be at. It's right there at the damn.
Thank you, Plastic Monkey.
I can't think of the name. It's right there close to you though. It's just 10 minutes from where the show's at.
Yeah. Yeah, that the airport area right there is not far. It's straight shot down 95.
Yeah, straight down 95. Matter of fact, I gotta start.
Yeah, you guys saw that You guys saw that I cut open the trunk, right?
Yeah.
The trunk on
the
on the 30.
You was talking about it. I know the video I saw you post earlier this week. You was talking about it because the fuel cell is in the trunk and the trunk is closed. That and the battery.
Yeah, the trunk or the fuel cell goes in there, and the battery box is in there. So I got that cut open. I got 3 inches chopped out of the roof, and that's glued on now. So the next thing I got to do is cut out my doors. I got photo etch seats coming for it. So I took 3 inches out of the roof all the way around.
Right, yeah. Scale 3 inches, yeah.
Yeah. And then the trunk's been cut open.
Chopping a top is not easy. I did it on that Ford truck that I ain't even finished yet, matter of fact.
I got to stretch the frame now, too.
Shit.
I went and put these I went and put the aluminum pulleys on the engine. And now when you lost that, have to find it. Once I put the engine in place, the damn pulleys hit the front cross member where the front spring sits.
Yeah.
So now I got to stretch my frame out.
Yeah,
so my pulleys can drop down far enough.
I probably throwed this up here before, but we did get through with the 5-point harnesses in this 54.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, them come out good.
Yeah. That's nice.
And the thing is that ain't even a 5-point harness. That's just regular seat belts, and that's the way I did it because
Right.
I didn't have the button, to put all 5, belts together. But I just laid them out like that, So I got that done.
Once it goes in that model, nobody never know different anyway.
Ain't nobody gonna know
Sure.
it. You can believe it. You can believe it. You ain't gonna be able to see a whole lot of it to begin with. It's gonna.
Yeah. It ain't like you're gonna be right down the damn road anyway.
Oh no, we ain't putting a magnifying glass on it.
Oh, you guys have been through this. I'm on to the floor hunt.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been there. I normally have to do that while I'm doing my final assembly, like looking for a rear view mirror.
Oh my God.
Or some other shit.
Damn, I may have to go to the 420 sub on this thing instead of the 429.
Ain't gonna fit.
This fucker don't fit, and it came with a kit.
What?
There we go. Just drop it, Fred. Dumbass.
It ought to fit now.
We'll have to pound it in there, I guess, Terry.
Just get a Dremel.
Shit.
I found it. Yay.
Ain't enough air to Dremel.
No, there
It
ain't.
falls out good.
That it does, Terry. It does fall out good because oh my God. I mean, I never seen an engine not fit in a kit that came with it. I mean, these damn heads, oh my God. I cannot believe this.
Let me see. How?
Hold on. Look. I mean, it's this is a fucking monster engine.
Wow.
Look at that. I mean, it don't
Can't
even
get it set in there right.
Yeah.
no. It is just cattywampus bigger than shit. I
Wow.
may have. Come on, Scully, give me a hand. You sitting up there ain't doing shit. This hoop, the oh God,
Farwell ain't opened up big enough.
thank you. I'm trying to think what to call this thing. Shock towers, duh. Come on, Fred, get your head out of your ass. These shock towers are obstructing the heads.
Wow.
Wow.
I bet you a nickel to a dime. I'm gonna have to build the 427.
Thank you, Ice Queen.
Oh, Sue
Yeah.
in here. Hey, Sue, what's up?
I was gonna say that.
She just subbed to me. They're killing me, man. I'm telling you. I'm smiling. I ain't frowning. They
Grinning like a possum eating a sweet potato.
man, they keep hitting me just about every day. I normally get 2 or 3 here every week. I mean, that's nice, man. I appreciate
Well,
every.
when I posted that video for JaxCon, I mean not JaxCon for Acme.
Yeah.
My sub went crazy count. I was like,
Outside. Yeah.
I was like, what the hell? I think in the month after I got 100 new subs.
Yeah, I got to get in here tomorrow and really get on this thing. I ain't really done nothing today. I've been lazy, and I need some drill bits to be able to drill my darn magneto so I can get this thing wired. And I can do a little bit to it, but I'm gonna get the drive shaft and the shocks and all that stuff on them. I built some shocks for it, painted them, so we're gonna get them on there.
Brian, I heard you telling your love for your hobby town on your side of town.
Yeah. I mean, they got plenty of kits, Fred. I mean, they got kits galore. They really do have, even planes and the military selection. He's gotten in some paint racks for his Revell. And,
the new Revell line of paint.
His Revell.
No, it ain't Revell. Is it Revell?
Yeah, it's
it is
Revell.
Revell.
He's got mission model with the full rack, and all that is organized.
As I sit right here and look at some that I purchased from them, not today, but did I get this blue from?
They'd ordered some. They'd ordered some Tamiya paints and a paint rack, a new Tamiya paint rack, and they didn't get in the paint rack, but still the little rack they used to have, they don't put the jars of paint with the labels of color. They just stick them on the top of the shelf of the rack. and you got to sort through them.
So you can figure them out.
You got to make
Right.
a selection.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at this. Oh my God, I was gonna try. I don't know. I can still probably do it. It's just gonna take a little. Let's see. There's that one. Where's the heads at? There's the heads. There's the valve covers. They're on the chrome tree, dumbass. Well, guess what's going in this?
You sure it's gonna fit? Is it gonna be enough?
You know it's gonna fit.
Yeah. Well, honestly, y'all, I'm gonna pull senior status. In other words, I was a dumbass.
Well, no, I mean,
everybody knows. Everybody that watches my channel knows I like big blocks. Well, 429
right.
is a big block. Well, if I'd have just looked at this kit right here and read 427 right here. Duh.
Oh, it's
yeah,
on the
but I
kit.
mean, the thing is if they put the 429 in there, it ought to fit just like the 427, though.
Exactly. I agree, Terry.
I mean, that don't make no sense. You put a motor in there that you can't freaking put in the car.
Exactly.
You got one for another model.
I was fixing to say that's going to be a big night. Hey.
The light just went off.
Yeah, I know.
Hey.
Didn't it just go
Put that one in the next 40 Ford you built.
No, Terry, Mark. I showed Mark this last. God darn it, where's the box? Mark.
Hey, Charlie.
Mark,
Charlie Mac.
What's up, Charlie Mac?
Oh my God,
Mac, he's in here. He's watching.
Where's Ferret Boy? You call him and he will come.
He texted me a minute ago.
Hey, Mark, take a look at this. Remember I showed y'all this last week or a couple weeks ago?
Maybe Mac will jump in here.
Oh yeah, I remember. That's that Flintstone.
At Jimmy Flintstone?
Yep, at Flintstone.
Hold on, don't get ahead of me.
Yeah, there's Charlie Mack in there.
That right there is gonna be a bad boy.
Yeah,
How
last
about that?
weekend.
I know.
Last weekend was a
I
blast
thought-
with Mac in here.
I
Oh,
thought
good.
of doing that.
Yeah, I was
too,
watching.
but
I couldn't get in here because there was 6 already in the chat, and I couldn't get on.
Well, I think we
But I was
But
watching though.
And then
thought
Jeff
of put-
joined in, and oh my God, it was a hoot.
let me hide this
I
from
thought of
myself.
putting that in there.
It ain't gonna stay hid, Fred. You know that.
Maxter.
No.
Going on, boys?
Hey, Charlie.
What's up, Charlie Mac?
Hey,
Terry, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. That's Terry too.
Oh,
Terry one.
yeah. I'm doing good too.
There you go, that a boy.
How's it going, Mac? Y'all, your creek or river still froze over?
that ain't a creek.
Yeah, it's come up a few feet. We had a lot of rain, actually.
Y'all had rain?
Yeah, we had rain, and then we got a freeze.
Jesus.
Wow.
Here we are.
Hey,
We get a dusting of snow in Augusta, Georgia, and then you get rain.
yeah, we went from 11 degrees to 40 degrees back to 11 degrees in 2 days.
God, there's where all the melt come from.
Welcome to New England.
Yeah, Frizz,
Yeah.
those Charlies have been a regular.
Plenty of water
2
coming
weekends in a
down.
row. I'm the privileged white boy.
Let's
Hey, Taylor.
see.
Hey, Mary.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to start just dragging kits down and start cleaning them because I don't want to do anything right now.
Hey, Mary.
Right after that engine don't fit, that just blows.
Y'all give me some likes. Too tall. Hey, too tall. Hello, too tall. Is too tall?
I'm
in here?
doing
Oh
click
yeah,
on
too
it
tall in
twice.
here.
Frank says Charlie Matt becoming a regular.
Yeah.
Are you calling him a regular, or is you just telling him he shit's regular, or what? I mean, come on.
I'm regular every morning, right around 7 o'clock.
Yeah, me too, Mac. As soon as I get my morning coffee, boy, I mean, I could shit through a screen door.
Off and running.
Yeah. Through the screen door.
Yeah,
I had my
that's too much information, ain't it?
my fleet manager called me.
You could have left that part out.
Well,
My fleet manager called me 3 days in a row, right at the same time. And first day he calls me, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Hey, Pappy, that fish
you
has got to
really
go
wanna know?
somewhere, right?
I'm
Hey,
sitting
man,
on the
bro.
toilet. The next day he called me right about the same time. Hey, what are you doing? Well, I'm indisposed, just like I was yesterday. And he called me the third day. Hey, what are you doing? Do I really need to tell you? You're not that regular. Yeah.
Don't be a hater.
Hey, Mary, there's actually two of us in here. You got Terry 1 and Terry 2 in here.
Yep.
Yeah. Hobby Barnes, Terry.
Yep.
1.
Bobby Barnes, Terry 2, or Terry 1.
right.
That's kind of
And
hard to say.
what is Big Country? What is that? Terry 3?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Terry. What's going on, Taylor, bro?
And then Terry Wilson's Terry is Terry 4.
Yep.
Terry 4.
That's what I'm talking about. Some turkey.
I hear you, Max.
Let me get some shit out of the way. So
I'm actually wild turkey honey boy.
put that
There's
one
no honey in bourbon.
There's what?
There's no honey in bourbon.
There's no honey in bourbon.
No. Got enough damn sugar in it as it is.
Got that right, pal.
Let's see. That's terrible. I can't remember what I carried Zach's gun last time.
Well, I sure don't know.
Oh.
I don't even think I was building models then.
All right. Not 55 is definitely not going. I'm gonna put it up here.
Why don't you take it? You're gonna save it for Acme?
Nope. Oh, I showed that at Acme, remember?
Yeah, it went to Acme.
I was thinking of the 40.
I ain't carrying 40 either. Come here, you bastard.
Well, the
Oh,
big
no.
question is, Fred, is what's wrong with it?
I really gotta tell you.
I thought it looked pretty damn good myself.
Well,
He said he didn't want the judges to nitpick it. Oh no,
I
the
didn't want
55.
the judges. I'm telling you, when they get no shit, when it at an IPMS show, I don't know if any of you's ever been to one. They'll take a flashlight and they will just shine it all. I mean, they illuminate it. Get down there with it and look at it like this. And
Well,
let me just
I'm
say,
pumped.
That's just going too extreme, though.
it
Well, it's
is
just a
not
damn
very
model.
good.
See, when they do that, that's when you got to have these really high intensity LEDs, and you on a remote. And when they get real close to it, fling right in the eye.
True.
Yeah, that's when you call Seamus and say, hey, I need your assistance.
God,
Yeah.
Seamus, no shit, huh?
Hey, Mac.
I'm just gonna start pulling them down.
Yep.
Which
Them
one?
headlights he put in
I
that
wanna put a
Mustang he made for
proximity-
me for
I want to put a
appreciation.
proximity sensor on it.
Damn, they'll blind you.
Nice.
You see them belts in there, Mac? I don't know if you've seen them.
Yeah, awesome job, Terry.
Yep, they turned out pretty good.
Very nice.
Just put a sign in front of the model. It says, "I've got a Glock. Stay 6 feet." You know.
And
Is that a
by
Boss,
the way,
is that a Boss 429 and what, Johnny?
Mac, we also got the red out of it. The red was bleeding through on the white. I put a coat of silver over it and killed it.
Hey, Mary, I'm sorry I didn't see you text or you comment. My apologies. Let's see. Oh, God.
Yeah, it's the same.
Thank you, Robert Hall.
Let's see. All right, now y'all sit right there and play very nicely together. We stacked up, so let's see.
I was going to say that's that restore Camaro you did.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. All right, where's my dust brush? It's on your nose, Fred. That is not a dust brush. That is a wound.
I'm not touching that one.
Yeah.
I wasn't
I
gonna
can't say
anything.
nothing about dust brush on your nose.
Out here we call that a cookie duster.
I had an uncle used to call it a wound broom.
No, oh,
Ooh.
Flavor saver.
Oh, wave saver. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if I can find any flaws on this one. Then it's going to go in the
I can
box.
find plenty of flaws on the ones I'm taking.
It would be my luck, Fred, when you run that brush over it like that, the mirrors would fall off, the spoils would come off.
Yeah.
That's
It would have glue on it.
Yeah.
Glass pop out of it.
Yeah. It would have glue on it. I'd get a big smear of glue right across the top.
Yeah, that's right.
No,
some beach, it's fucking hot in here.
We ain't trying to wish no bad luck or nothing on him, though.
It ain't a Charlie Mack build unless it's got a big fucking thumbprint in it.
That's the way some of mine are, Mac. They got
every single one of them, brother. Every single one of them got a big fucking thumbprint in it.
I have a bad habit of picking them up like that.
Yeah.
There's fingerprints on both damn sides of them.
Don't let it dry. Don't let it dry. Pick it right up.
That's it. Don't give it a chance to dry.
Yeah.
Well, that's how you know it's yours.
Yeah,
exactly.
Super glue.
That's how you know if it's dry or not, too.
That is true.
Yeah.
Just look for the fingerprint.
All that is, Mac, is that's a custom paint job. All that is.
There you go, brother.
Yeah,
there you go. It's a custom paint. That's a custom Terry paint job.
It's identified forever. You got your fingerprint in it.
Why do you think I put the Mac green on everything?
Exactly. I was fixing to say it ain't Charlie Mack unless it's got Mac Green somewhere.
Thousands of years from now, when archaeologists dig it up, they're gonna know who built it. Like they give a fuck.
Oh God!
Only dirt is usually on the hood.
I don't normally have problems with the roof.
Oh yeah, you're absolutely right about that, Frizzo.
Right there on the doors, right there at the top of the doors is where I always
Well,
put.
if y'all see how I pick these things up, I treat them with kid gloves once up.
But at least you let them dry first, Fred. Well, I pick them up, about 2 hours after I paint them and I fingerprint them.
2 hours, 20 minutes.
My paint stays soft. It don't dry until the following day. I've actually picked them up the following day and printed them.
Or you get the last
redo the window trim on it.
Or you get the last coat on the hood, and then the airbrush, the air from the airbrush blows it over.
Yeah, blows a little dust nib on it. Yeah,
big snot comes right out of the airbrush. Blast, Terry.
Yeah.
I will say this too. That stoplight red I was talking about using on this thing, I'm gonna show y'all again. And it's an old Model Masters. And when you shake it, it feels like the paint's extra thick in there. There's that pretty nozzle.
Ah, the old Model Master. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that's that pissy ass.
I got a whole bunch of those.
And I'm going to put another nozzle on it and may end up having to strip the damn thing down because it's liable to splatter. Because matter of fact, I'll show y'all what I got. Hang on. Let me show you this.
I got a whole bunch of those old testers and Model Master paints.
To me, those old tester cans, they would use them once and that was it. Throw them out.
I've heard there's a problem with what's called tester snot.
Decant them and use them that way.
That's what I'm going to do because mine are like from when I was 15.
That is the stoplight red right there.
That was always my problem.
Nice.
You get about half the can done, and then you go back to use it next time, and the
damn pressure
come out of it.
Because that's a clear paint.
Huh?
What did you put that over? Because that's a clear paint. The stoplight
red. Is that over silver?
Yeah, it's over silver.
Okay.
That's what that is.
I mean, that still looks good, but I mean, the rest of the can was always junk to me. If you didn't use it all up at once, it was junk after that.
Yes, sir. Yep. You can believe that.
That's the test of stoplight red.
I'll tell you what, if you do a silver base, I'll show y'all in a minute.
It's got a gold metallic to it, right?
Oh God!
Well, that's what I was saying. Like where I'm gonna paint my cars, with that craft paint.
It's a clear with a metal flake in it. It's a clear paint.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was talking about. Where I'm gonna be using.
Ever put it over gold?
I did the same thing on this one. I painted silver, and then I went with that I call it
Because,
Charlie Mac Green because it's greener than it's greener than Dale Kermit the Frog's pecker. I'm gonna tell you that.
This car,
See
this
that?
30 Ford,
That's got a
the
silver.
30 Ford, I'm going.
Hey,
Yeah.
Pap, I want to know how come you know how green Kermit Frog's pecker is?
Yeah.
I seen him taking it out of Miss Piggy one night.
Oh, Jesus.
This
What
30
is that?
Ford, I'm
That
going
the
to
amber? That the turn signal
That's
amber?
yeah, turn signal amber.
Yeah, that's a
what
clear
color I'm gonna
paint
paint
too.
This car.
That's a clear
Is it?
paint too.
Yeah, good knowledge. Because I was just gonna fucking paint it.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, don't just paint it over white. You ain't gonna get much of effect from it.
Yeah, you'll get nothing.
No.
It'll look like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Thanks for the info.
that's a bottle of
I guess-
actually Tester stoplight red right there.
Yeah, that's what I got here too. Is the stoplight red, and this one.
It's basically almost like any candy color. You got to
Yeah,
put that over silver or
yeah.
gold.
It's a candy with a metal flake in it.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
Well, that's what I was
But you
talking
have to
about.
put
Where
that over something.
I'm
Something
going
like
to use
stainless
craft
steel?
paints to paint my models with, and I use the future clear. I was talking about putting food coloring in the clear, and you can tint it to any color you want, and put over
Okay.
top of that model
Oh,
because
you,
it's both
see what you're
water based
saying.
anyway.
oh, you talking about?
Right. So you
talking
put
about with the
clear into the future.
Yeah.
Let me
Robert Hall said
Well, the future is the clear that I put over the craft paint. Once I paint it, because I can't. My breeding, I can't use that lacquer paint or enamels yet. It's just
Yeah,
too
no,
damn strong.
you don't want to be using lacquer in your position there, buddy.
No, that's the reason I use craft paint, and use the future floor wax or floor polish.
Yeah,
But I was
right.
saying, you should be able to use that food color, to tint that clear and make it, like a candy color or a transparent color,
Yeah,
like
no, you could do
red
the same thing. You're 100% right. You could take one of those Tamiya clear colors and put it in the future, and you got the same thing.
Yeah. Or you take like those old geysers back in the 60s, when they was running, where a lot of them had the red and the blue tinted windows or the yellow tinted windows in them cars.
Yeah.
Well, you could do the same thing, just dip that windshield and stuff down in that clear or that
That's right.
future, and it tinted, and there you got a damn tinted window, to put in that car.
Yep.
Huh.
Yep. You ever use
So that
Tamiya
yellow,
smoke?
No, I've seen them, other people who've used it, but I've never
Yeah.
tried it myself.
That'll give a glass a nice that nice dark color too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That yellow. Can I use the white aluminum, the AK metals? Will the white aluminum be okay on that for back?
Oh, you talking about over the that turn signal amber?
Yeah, like if I put the white aluminum AK metal down first and then use the yellow.
Yeah, that's what.
Or should it-
You still that. Well,
Or
you're
should
gonna
I
have
use
to
something
with
darker?
that with the white aluminum. I think you're gonna need a black base. I
Well, I
think.
can do that too.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to put a black base, and then
I can use
the white
the
aluminum.
Allcat.
I don't know. I really don't know. The only thing I can tell
I'm
you
gonna
to
have to
do
do a
is
test panel.
is test it to get your spoon out
Yeah.
and test it.
Yeah, because I've got the Allcat black and I've got the Tamiya black.
You can put it over tons of different colors, and it's going to change the effect.
Yeah.
Woody,
It don't have to just be silver or gold.
Well, I could always just get a Tamiya bright yellow lacquer.
Woodster, this is
Just paint the
Star
car
Spangled
yellow
Blue.
first with the Tamiya.
That's the Star Spangled Blue
That's
testers.
nice. That is
Hey,
nice.
Fred, did you say Woody's watching?
Yeah.
That's a pretty color blue.
Yeah, what's this in here?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's nice.
yeah,
Is he?
Jerry's in here.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh,
in here.
he's
I wanna
flipping you
get-
off. What's the?
Carla ain't beat his ass yet. I hope she's feeling good, better.
Let me ask y'all guys, if we was using that, and Mark, you probably know better. I mean, I ain't saying he knows better than anybody else, but I'm just saying all of y'all guys doing this more than I have. the Iwata, the TRN1 or the TRN2 for that stoplight red with the flake. That one do it.
I would go with the TRN1, the pistol grip one.
Yep, that's what I got.
Make sure you got the big nozzle or the big needle on it too.
Yeah, more
Well,
of
it's
the five.
it's the needle that
0.5.
comes with it.
No,
That metal plate don't like a small needle.
Change it to the point. I think it comes with
0.5 at least.
5. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's in the that's what's in the TRN2 is the bigger needle.
Yeah, the biggest one you got for that metal plate.
Yeah. Yep.
I think you can buy a 0.6, but there's no real point.
I don't know if I got a different one up here or not.
All right, here's another Mac Green one.
But you want at least a 0.5.
That's fucking beautiful, Fred.
Yeah, thank you.
Almost brought a tear to my eye.
God,
what, his backside? His backside? Oh, no, that was Terry.
Come on there, you fucker. It's like these damn things get a suction.
Ain't nothing wrong with green, Mac. I like green too. I just ain't
I'm trying to
painting.
find a nice green.
Well,
I'm
so
trying to
It
find
ain't
a
just
nice
a green.
green for,
I think
bigger
everybody
guys
should have their own color, you know what I mean? But it would put your color on your model.
What's mine, Mac? You the one that named it, brother.
Yeah,
Happy red, brother.
You know, that's the way I am with like shocks.
Fred's the one who named it Mac Green.
You got Mac Green, Pappy Red.
Yep. Frederick Brown.
There's your green one, Mac.
I do most of my shocks red. So that's like, I don't know. It's just something I got to do for some reason. Ever since I was a kid,
Right.
shock absorbers, they got to be red.
But I mean, that means that's your build, you know what I mean? That's how I look at it. And it don't have to be a lot, you know what I mean? You just put that here and there. I try to put it on every build.
Which is over Mac Green.
Well,
hold on, Mac.
I'm trying to find a nice green for a transport.
Save your finger, Mac. I'll do it for you.
That's nice there.
I just
that's a nice looking color.
Woody must be feeling better if he's messing with people.
Oh, Woody?
Yeah.
Oh, he's alive, huh?
That looks good to her.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a nice green for that transport that I bought.
Okay. Let's see if there's anything missing on the bottom.
That Kenworth W900.
I got metallic TS20.
I'm like Henry Ford. I like any color as long as it's black.
There you go, Terry. Nice.
Yeah.
He
made a lot of money. He made a lot of money off of it, didn't he, Terry?
Yeah. Well, everything I own is about black.
Shit, everything.
My kids' vehicles are all black.
See, the problem with me with spray cans, I can't order them.
I love a black car, but they sure are hell to keep
and have them
clean.
delivered.
Oh, black is the worst color to keep clean.
Yeah. But damn, they look good when they are.
Clean is black.
Especially if you got it all chromed out.
Yep. Chrome and black. Two of the worst things to keep clean.
Woody said he needs to come up with a color. Hell, how about blue? How about Woodstock blue? Because that's usually what, when you get out of line, that's what color your eyes are after Carla dots it one time.
Fred, I was going to say that's what color his balls are.
What's he putting the color on? What kit's he putting the color on?
No, he's talking about like matte green, and I got red for sure.
We got.
He just needs a color to come up with.
Blue ball Woody.
Color.
Blue ball Woody.
Blue balls. Oh my God. Great. That's great. There it is, sports fans.
Great. Just great.
There we go, Mac. We got it out of him finally.
Nice.
Brian, I don't know if you're monetized. Well, you ain't monetized yet. Probably good thing. They done took you off the channel.
My weekend just got better. Oh shit! About drug the camper top off. That's what I ought to do between now and JaxCon is build a chrome roll bar to go in the back of this instead of. I don't know. Fuck it.
But is that what was that? That the Chevy Love?
Yeah, that's a love truck.
Love.
I know black's a son of a bitch to paint too.
God, you ain't kidding, Terry.
Yeah, it is.
Either
back-
even
On
the
a real car.
but even the models or the real thing.
Yeah,
They're both
the real
painted.
Yeah,
thing.
both. Yep.
Back when I used to
Black is
paint.
the sick.
Jerry, you're not only gonna need to go
Black is
build the
the
model,
worst
you need to
color.
finish one.
Yeah, that
Black's
body
the
better
second
be
worst
perfect
color
when
to
you
paint
paint
on
one
a
black.
car.
Well, that's what the whole thing about it. I don't care what anybody says. Any paint job is a prep work.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
I've said that,
Absolutely.
all the
If-
time.
if
Your
your prep
paint
work
job
is
is only
into
going to turn out as good as what your body work is.
absolutely. Absolutely. So if you haven't done your homework
If you
on your
just-
body work, your paint job is going to look like shit. I don't care how good you are.
Yeah, you just half-ass sand it down, and you're just going to get a half of a shine from it too.
That's that. Yeah. You do a half-ass job prep work, you're going to get a half-ass job paint
You're
job.
welcome. You're welcome,
Yeah.
Jerry. You're welcome. Anytime.
That's why I may
Anytime
not
I can help you,
ever-
encourage you to go finish up a model, I'm here for you, brother.
But that's where most modelers
Hey, Diablo.
run through or
What's going
hurry
on,
through the part that they
That's
hurry
the
up
deal, ain't
and get through is getting the model ready.
Yep.
A lot of them don't even take time to wash the model, to get the mold release off that.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
And
No,
that's
they
the first
don't.
thing I do when I take one out of the box is wash the damn thing.
You know, Terry, that's a lot of people. They don't know that. They don't know that they got mold release
Well,
on that stuff, and it's really
Well, especially
like a
younger model builders, they don't know. They wasn't around, when all that
No.
shit was going on, or
Well, they're not taught either.
ain't
you
even
know what I
aware
mean?
of it. Yeah, and actually, with YouTube and everything, and they're them watching,
Justin.
other models' channels and stuff. They're going to learn. I mean, I learn stuff every day, and I'm sure you all do too. I mean, that's the whole point. You never, get that good that you can't be taught something.
You can believe it.
Yeah, but there are some
You
guys,
stop-
though, in my opinion,
stop
who
learning,
are
you did.
good and think that because they're that good, they don't have to pass nothing on to nobody else.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
Shit, I learned
Not
Some of
me.
them think they ought to keep it all to themselves. Hey,
Well, that's
Justin,
just
good to see
it. You know
in
what I
chat
mean?
room.
They'll sit there and pat themselves on the back, but they won't pass nothing on to the people coming up.
Yeah, Yeah.
Well, what good is that?
All right.
Fred's making me nervous as hell with
Yeah.
all that brushing.
keeping it to yourself. I mean, that
There's some
that's the reason.
pepper in.
If I'm on a chat, or a hangout or something other, I'll tell tips and stuff that I've used or done before, because I want people to know. Now everybody may not agree. Well, that's a pretty good tip, or it may not be either, but still tell you anyway.
But it's still
At least
another
you know about
idea
it.
that people can go to. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, everybody has their own way of doing things, and so I mean, I've learned a lot from everybody. You know what I mean?
Have a good
Yeah.
evening, Sue. Thanks for coming
Hey, yeah,
in.
thanks for
We enjoyed
coming
it.
in, Sue.
It's just
That's just like
it's being able to learn a lot from everybody in the community. You pick up a lot of stuff from everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And to me, that's the whole point in being on this YouTube. Is share information and stuff with everybody.
Absolutely.
I mean, it ain't just about you. It's about
Right.
everybody that's in the community.
Right.
And if
And
you
that's how
don't
it should be.
agree, then you're in the wrong fucking place to start with.
There you go, brother. There you go, brother.
Yeah.
All right, Mike. Have a good one.
Well, I
buddy.
mean, that's the way I look at it. I mean, everybody else may have their own damn opinion, but I mean,
Yeah, but I mean, we're
Hey, good
all
night,
we're
Mike.
all in the same
David.
hobby. We're all
I
in
know
the
it's
same
late over
boat.
there.
yeah, it's a community. Make it make it look like one.
Right.
Don't sit there like you build a damn house off in the corner somewhere or other, away from the neighborhood, or you're in a big mansion up on the hill somewhere where nobody can reach you. Piss on you.
Catch you later.
That's what you
Scaling
think.
Yeah, the way I see it,
Better
guys,
have, so I work myself up and get out of breath.
yeah, the
Calm
way
down.
the
Calm
way
down.
I
Now.
see it
Yeah.
is if you can't learn something off of here, just about every time that you're on here, you need to get out of the hobby. That's all I can say. Because I mean,
Yeah.
I agree.
Exactly.
I've done this for years on and off, and I've not been as, if you want to call it, steady with it now. But when I look at stuff on here, and I've looked at Mark's, and I've looked at yours, Charlie Mack, and Pappy's, and Brian, and everybody that's got stuff on here, I watch. I don't watch every one of them, but there's something on there to learn every time you look at it.
Absolutely.
That's just like what
Prime
Josh done that
example.
interview. I was on Josh's interview. And he asked me at the end of it. He said, "Well, what's the best, or what model is the best one you've ever built?" And I told him, I said, "Well, the best reply I can give everybody when they ask me that is the one that's still in the box."
Yeah, the next one.
Because
The
there's
next
no
one's the
such
best.
thing as your best one. Yeah, the next one you build is going to be your best one
Right.
because you've learned something from the last one you built.
That's right.
Absolutely. I mean, I have yet to build the perfect model.
Yeah,
Prime
it's still in the
example is
box.
you're always
I ain't either.
Have yet to
perfect
build the
example
perfect
of
model,
always
and I don't,
learning,
and I hope I never do.
Look,
I'll
let me
tell
tell y'all.
right?
Let me tell y'all something. I got a model sitting up here on the top of that thing right there, that case. And Pappy knows exactly which one it is, and I dare not even. It's open.
All
And
right,
I
Terry.
had all-
All right, Terry. Here we go. You told I asked, and I'm gonna pull mine down, and I'm gonna show y'all the flaw. I'm gonna show y'all the flaws on. Terry's talking about the '55 Chevy, and Terry
No.
jumped in.
I ain't talking about that, Fred. I'm talking
Which
about
one?
that vet. I'm talking about the vet.
Oh, my bad. I know which one. Okay, but anyhow, I'm gonna show you. You
All right,
said
go
that.
ahead.
I'm gonna show you I'm gonna show y'all what's wrong with this '55. Why I ain't carrying
Perfect
the
example of always learning. I didn't know it was
Yeah, I mean,
clear.
we've just learned something
Yeah.
that Pappy ain't got a perfect car sitting there.
No, I
No.
don't, and I'll be the first to
telling
tell you.
Yeah, but I'm telling
I
you right
wired the
now,
headlights.
from what you took pictures of and put out, and the video that you put out, that car looks damn good.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you. But
Well,
I saw
video.
you had it at Acme. I didn't see nothing wrong with it.
Hey,
I'm gonna
Pappy
show
learned
y'all.
when he first come on here a while ago that if he'd looked at the box art, he would have seen that 429 wasn't going to fit in that damn car either.
Thank you, Terry.
See, he learned something more,
Hindsight.
on here today.
Fucking hindsight.
Yeah, did Mac,
2020.
did you see that? Did you see that earlier, Mac?
No.
which one?
The Salvinos that Pappy's working on. He done built the Hemi or not
No,
a
it
Hemi.
ain't a
Try to force
Salvino.
Yeah,
He's trying to
built
force
the
a
motor on
429 in a
kit.
427 spot.
Yeah, he built the 429 and it won't fit. He's like, what the hell? Then he
I'm gonna
looked at the
use
box and it said 427.
Can't imagine why that won't work.
I'm gonna use a southern euphemism. You can't put 5 pound of shit where a 2 pound bag comes in.
Yeah, but then again, I'm with Fred. They put a motor in a box; it should fit, no matter which one you choose.
Mhm.
Yeah, but the only
Yeah.
problem is there ain't one of them that puts out a kit that
There you
has
go,
quality control that's ever built one of them kits.
Right.
I done went. I
Yeah.
done.
There's not one model manufacturer that has somebody on their payroll that builds a kit before it goes out the door.
That's right.
And it
So
may
all
have been their
us
intention.
stupid fucks who buy it and have to figure out how to build it.
And you know how hard would it be if you pay somebody to just here's the box, white plastic, just build it and make sure it fits.
Well, I don't even care about that. I'm more or less like the directions. When you get directions that make absolutely no sense, you're like,
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah.
anybody fucking look at this?
Yeah.
I mean, this sucker will not fit.
Yeah, or
his
the
head.
next step that you go to is supposed to be done a
See,
step before.
There you go, Mac. He's showing it
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, you're right, Terry. The step that you went to should have been done 2 steps ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, look.
Didn't you point that out on one of your bills that you had not too long ago?
I try to point out all the problems I have with a build so that when guys that have those kits will know what to look for.
And see,
I ain't
that's-
saying it to piss and moan.
no,
I'm
no.
saying it
Yeah.
to pass on the knowledge to the next guy.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
exactly the way we learn, Charlie. Mack.
And I hope that that's how it's taken. Because I have gotten comments, oh, well, you piss and moan about the kit. No, dumbass. I'm not pissing and moaning about the kit.
No.
I'm trying to pass on the knowledge to the next guy who has this kit.
Right. That's right.
Yeah.
So that when you
So
go
that
to
way, when you
building, hey, watch out for this guy. This is what I ran into.
Yeah.
You
So
might
that way you'll
not.
know when.
And if somebody takes that any other way, Charlie, because you say it, you actually say, y'all watch this because this is what I had.
Yeah.
You know,
Or this is the problem I run into, and
you
to
actually
keep you off from doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, this is what I ran into. So when you're building this, just keep this in mind that you might have this problem. You might not.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
me and Jeff have built the exact same B-17 bomber kit, and we both had different problems with it.
Yeah.
It was the exact same Rebel kit, and we both had different problems with it. So that just tells me that they're all different.
Yeah.
All right.
But I hate guys, and I'm not going to mention no names, who get free kits and say, "Oh yeah, it built great." Well, I just built that kit 2 weeks ago, dumbass. It didn't build fucking great for me.
I probably just told on him, huh?
Well, I'm not calling no names out.
All right, show us what
All
you
right,
got
Fred.
on there, Pappy.
Give us the
Here
lowdown.
is the
Give us the download.
Okay.
here is the download.
I'll be right
Scully,
back.
give me a
I'm gonna
hand.
go carry
Instead of
in
Brad
some wood.
doing shit. All right.
All right.
The one thing that they would pick me to death, which bringing it to Acme, it's that's Acme is a differently judged show. It's judged by the people that come to the show. That as far as my the guys that enter, as well as everybody else that gets a ballot, they're not going around and taking a flashlight and doing. Everybody's doing this. They're just looking at it and going, okay, I like this one. Check. So, with that being said, IPMS is where you have a bank of judges that are selected by the hosting club, which down there it's called the First Coast Model Club. Anyhow, they're an IPMS, International Plastic Modeler Society group. So, with that being said, everybody has a standard that they this one right here would not be this would be which is Pro Street. It's it's in a hot rod category, so street machine thing like that. So they would go through there, and the first thing they're going to start looking for is going to be seam lines, glue lines, body lines that are possibly sanded off. First thing that they're going to look at right here on this one would be, and it stands out like a damn sore thumb, which if I take it and I just kind of do it around, I might have to get it up here closer to the camera. Let me see if I can get that glare off. All right. Scully's pointing at the imperfection. Everybody see that?
Yeah, right in the glass. Yep.
Right in the glass. You know what that is?
Huh.
That is a big chunk of epoxy that when I glued the interior tub in, Terry knows this kit.
Yep.
When I glued the interior tub into the body of the car, I had
squirted
it
up
upside down, and I what I did, I ran
and it dripped down.
Oh yeah.
Let me grab. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this Ford Reno. Because I ain't got it painted and I ain't got an interior in it. But what I did was, like back here when I put the interior in, I ran a glue. Once I got the interior in, I took some epoxy, 5-minute epoxy, and just run a bead down through there. That shit just went, just run right down in there.
Yeah, right through.
Yeah,
I flipped it over and I seen that. I went, shit far, really? And I was like, ain't no way I can get it out.
Well, no, once it's there, it's there.
Put a decal on it.
Put a decal on it.
Hey, I'm telling you, there you go. Put a decal right over it.
Yeah, and Frizzo also said that Greg Modeler is a judge.
Craig is, and Craig.
Oh, Craig's a judge.
Yeah, Craig. Craig Muttmaler he's an IPMS judge at some of the shows up there where they're at in New York.
He's a good. He's from New Jersey.
Yeah.
He's a good shit.
Yeah, I like. Yeah, Craig.
Yeah, Craig's a nice guy.
Yeah, Craig's a great guy.
But that's, things like that. They would look at that. I can nitpick the shit out of this. I have judged in shows before. Another thing that they would look at would be where I took the bumpers and I molded the bumpers to the body itself. There's an open crack right down, not open, but right in there where you can see that.
Minus 3 points.
Do what, Mac?
Minus 3 points for the crack.
Exactly. I ain't kidding you. They would do that.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said it, brother.
Well, damn.
What else would they do?
I ain't got a kit that ain't got glue on the windshield. I'm
they
screwed.
would flip it over. Now this is what pisses me off in a lot of times they'll grab your model and they'll flip it over. I mean, they're fingering the hell out of these things. And I got a place right here I hadn't touched up with paint. Place right there. I can't even remember why I didn't touch that up.
Minus 7 points.
There you go. Right here's another one. This open spot right in here and down through here. There's another minus 7. They would be
You're
like,
down to fucking 65 right now, Fred.
Yep, down to 65. So
Jesus.
you
All
know,
right, what's
and then
enjoy the
then
dinner.
they go over it. They look at the finish, as far as if there's
And
any
there better not be
blemishes.
one fucking flaw in that finish.
And there is that what you asking that, Mac? Yeah, there is a flaw.
No, that's what I'm saying. There better not be one flaw in that finish.
No, you are right. But to myself and about 5 other judges that would be going over it, they would be going over it with a fine-tooth comb. This one would probably either not get a award or they would just go down to the next one. I mean,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Jesus.
do I want to carry it and have it judged by like that? Nah. It's just like Dylan. It's just like our little buddy Dylan. He sent us all decals one time, stickers, and it says it's got a little rat on there. It says, "I built it hoping for I didn't build this hoping for your approval. I built it because it meets mine."
Right.
And it is. This is.
And you
That's
better
why I
hope
build
it's,
them. I don't care what you think. I care what I think.
Yeah, Fred,
you
I
better hope it.
I
Better
still
hope the firing order's right too.
I
But I
still
carried
say it
this
looks damn good, Fred.
Well, thank you. I carried this one to Acme. It didn't bring no hardware home, which I don't care. But a lot of people wanted to see it. They were just like, well, you gonna bring that, Pappy? Yeah, I'll bring it. But
Yeah, but that's what it's about, though. It ain't about what you win. It's about people seeing it.
that is right. You are so true.
Yeah.
Rizzo said he hope Greg ain't watching.
No,
I'll tell y'all what, when you actually physically see my 55 that like Fred did there, I did a build along, you're probably gonna throw your hand up in front of your mouth and just kind of cover up the snickering when you see it. So I'm trying, guys. It's just I done went too deep, I think, with it, and I'm gonna get it finished though. I promise, Fred, I'm gonna finish it.
I know you aren't there. I ain't holding nobody's toes to the fire.
I know you ain't, but I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna get it
finish
finished.
mine one
All
day.
right, when you can, no biggie.
Yep.
But no, I mean, Craig. I mean, if Craig is watching, I mean, all due respect to Craig. I mean, but they do. That is, that's what judges are for. And you've got the right. I would say the right, but you can go up, and that's what makes everything good. And I've done this a lot of times at IPMS shows. I'll go up and ask the judges, not in a pissed off manner. I just be like, okay, tell me.
Right. What could I have done better?
What could I have done better? Yeah, what could I have done? And that helps me. That helps when I go to the next show.
Right.
Or when I'm sitting
Hey,
right here at
Steve.
the bench going, okay, well, let me build the next turd. And, what can I, take home from that show and apply to this next one? So it's, but that's one reason I'm not going to fret it. I'm not going to, but I'm not going to carry it down there to be scrutinized. But
I didn't bring it down there to win an award. I brought it down there for people to look at.
yeah,
That's it.
that is exactly right.
Like I say, I think it still looks damn good.
Well, thank you. But
I can tell you, I could point out so many things on mine. It ain't funny. So, I'm not.
me too.
Yeah, but we all could.
It is what it is.
We all could.
we build. Look, we build for ourselves. We're not building for somebody else. But I mean,
But we're our worst critics, though.
yeah.
Oh
but
my
I mean,
God.
if I actually get to
I
go
agree.
to Acme next year, I'm gonna bring that 55. I grant
Yeah, I
you, it's
agree
gonna
with
be
the-
finished.
Oh shit! There's another one I
Oh,
forgot.
Thing of it is, though, that most of those judges, they don't have no prize winner either. I mean, they're not an expert at building,
Right.
just because they're a judge.
Oh,
That's right. Well, I want to
like
see.
that.
I want to
If you
see
don't
their
like it,
builds.
don't look at
Can
it.
you-
I got
Yeah.
a kid.
Well,
Now this
Frank,
one
can you
right
write
Yeah,
here.
one
say-
on the card?
Don't look at it.
And I'd say that's like Craig. I mean, he probably is fair with what, when he's judging a car because he builds models. He knows, what
Yeah,
can
he
happen
knows
and,
the-
what
yeah.
can go wrong.
right.
You're right.
But you got some, though, that have never built a fucking model in their life, and they're the judges of it.
Yeah, but then they shouldn't be a judge. And if you've never built a model in your life, you should not be able to judge.
Yeah.
Right. What the thing is we got some guys here in Mobile when they have contests here. They do just like Fred's talking about. They go over it with a fine tooth comb, and they're actually builders themselves. And one of the judges is Hobbytown USA's owner, and another guy is in there. Ed, can't remember what Ed's last name is, but anyway. First thing that he did when I started back into this, he started telling me what they check for, and they start going. They check for valve stems on the rims. They check for.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
I mean,
It's just a model. Damn it, they ain't going to start up and take off down the damn road.
no, and that's what
It's
I
just like you're
believe,
fucking strict on the barn order. His barn order's got to be, perfect. It's got to be just right. And
yeah,
that's,
Well, then you start getting
That's
into
just-
fucking
that's-
aftermarket parts and everything else, and not everybody can afford that.
well, yeah, that's another thing. Everybody can't afford to go out here and buy all this photo etch shit.
Yeah, exactly. And right. So it shouldn't
And
be
you're-
judged on that.
Yeah, and they're trying to, you're trying to compete with somebody that, or that's outclassed you. It's
Right.
just like, when I used to drag race. I mean, it was useless for me to, like this drag race strip straight out here from where I live now. I mean, I would get outrun by a damn Volkswagen because that's how damn crooked they were. But they would hold me 3 or 4 lots, that damn Volkswagen would be halfway down the track before I could even go.
Yeah,
So
right.
there's no way in hell I could catch him. But
you'd
yeah,
never
he'd
be-
win.
Like you
instead
said, you
of,
can't compete
racing.
with that.
Yeah, and I was just beating my damn car
So
to death
that's
for
not
nothing. So
fair,
that's the reason I quit going. Yeah.
There should be different categories with that stuff.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's like my car. It was classed. I was running as a modified production because of the size engine that I had in it. I outclassed myself. I mean, I had a 396 that bore out to a 402 and an 11-inch tunnel ram on it, and it was running 630 horsepower. Back in '76 was pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah, it run 1056 was the best time I turned in it to a quarter.
It's 1056 and a quarter mile.
Yeah,
Nice.
and that was just off straight gasoline. There was no nitrous or none of that shit back
no
then.
shit, huh?
Yeah, and
That's fucking awesome, dude. With straight
but
gas,
when
that's
you
fucking
go-
awesome.
that's
yeah.
pretty damn good.
I
Terry.
mean, it was a pretty wicked car. It ain't no lie about it. I mean, I had
Absolutely.
a hell of a lot. I had a lot of money in the car too. I get $4,400 just to have that engine built.
Yeah,
Gotta put it in.
Jesus. Back in the day,
that's
that
a
was a
lot,
lot of
back-
money.
Yeah, back in
Yeah.
'76, that's like $20,000 nowadays.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Now I'm gonna
Yep.
show y'all a
But,
little.
I mean, that car.
Yeah, they didn't have all the titanium valves and all that shit back then either.
now I'm gonna show y'all.
It was all real iron back in those days.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show y'all
actually,
one. That,
Carburetors, there was no fucking fuel injection. There was none of
No.
that shit.
I had
Yeah,
I had two
computer
850 double pumper Hollies
computer-
sitting on it.
No
Right.
computer.
You
time on
had
it.
you had to have fucking carburetors and air intakes, big pistons, big cams.
Yeah, I had
There was
16
none of
pound
that
pistons
fuel
in it.
injected shit.
I had a roller cam and had a 10 quart oil pan on it, and it had been the engine had been the heads had been port and polished on it. I had a chrome crank in it, 4-bolt main block, and like I said, it was a 396 and it was bored out to a 402.
Nice.
And, within 16 pipe pistons in it. I mean, it was thump now. Ain't no damn lie about it. I mean,
That's all.
there's a
That's
lot of
old
cars.
school shit, brother.
Yeah. Now I've got
Yeah.
a picture of it, that hopefully I can get it onto here one of these days, or
Now I'm gonna
if
show
when I do
y'all
the video.
I'm
Which
gonna
one
show
you
y'all
got,
one
Fred?
that Jeff. I know Jeff hates these.
It was
Jeff,
a '69 Camaro. Is what I had.
Jeff has always hated this. I mean, I ain't say he hated this bill. He hates this model as far as this is a crew chief kit, which is the biggest turd kit in the market as far as I'm concerned. I always said I'm gonna take and buy Jeff about 4 or 5 of these for his birthday. But anyhow, this oh shit.
Ran
Hey,
on
Pat,
corn.
if you have more than 2 model kits, you're a hoarder.
This is true. This is true, Mike.
I ain't got 2, Mac. I got 1.
I got one.
I got
Anyhow,
If you
one.
have more than 2 of each model kit, you're a hoarder.
I ain't got none. You see
I ain't
them up
gonna tell you how many of the Chevelle Pro Street kits I got too.
there? I got
Jeff says he only has 20 kits. I said, yeah, in each box.
Yeah,
I got 9 of them, Pappy.
Yeah.
I got 9 of them 67 Pro Streets.
Now this
Oh,
one
Rich
right
had
here,
20 kids.
this kit right here is, I say it's my pride and joy. I built this for Jeff. I know Mac members. We did an appreciation group build for Jeff, and I did it just just to piss him off.
I did it, but I didn't like it.
I built the he loved it. He built it. I built it. We was
We know
doing an
you
appreciation bill for him, but I told Jeff, I said, I'm gonna build the crew chief for you for your appreciation group bill. Well, he bitched and griped and da 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 da. So when I got finished with it and I posted it on YouTube, I mean, this is it right here. I really put, this is a top notch. There's not a speck of, this is black. And Jerry, just like Wooster said a while ago, black is easy to paint. It is easy to paint. This is black lacquer on this thing. It's shinier than a diamond in a goat's ass, and that's where I tend to get that. I mean, you can look at the hood. The hood, you can attest to that. I never would have fathomed. And when I took this, I told Jeff, when Jeff come down for the Acme show that year, Jeff was like, "Are you bringing the blazer that you built for my appreciation build?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna bring it, but I'm gonna put it on the table." Never would have fathomed that I would have brought this home. If I can find it. Where's that?
Spray booth customs. I agree with you 100%. Engines back then was fun to build and fun to work on.
That year, I brought this home.
Really?
Yeah, that's right, Pap. Yeah, that's right.
Top 10. And to win top 10 at Acme with this kit, I was shocked.
Oh, you got
Charlie and them was there.
Pap, wasn't that the year that was like out of the 10 builders, 7 YouTubers won prizes?
Yeah. We all, 7 of us out of YouTube were top 10 winners.
Yeah. Yeah.
And bringing that home with a turd kit like this, I was shocked. When they called my name, I was just like, I thought they were just fucking with me.
Look,
You,
Fred,
Tom,
Hey, Daniel.
Rambo 69, George 24, he won Best in Show with his VW.
Yep.
Out here, we got our bills put in the magazine, Pap.
Yep, we sure did.
Well, I got the big truck put in there.
Yes, he
they
did.
probably realized how bad of a kid it was, Fred, and they felt sorry for you.
It was a sympathy. You're right, Terry. It was a sympathy vote. God, he had to build that piece of shit kit for him. Golly.
Yep. It does look good though. It does look good.
But anyhow, that was. But when you go to a show like that, and
Justin, you got to go to a show, man.
it was.
I'm like Justin. I've never been to a model car show. Hopefully I can go to Acme this year if I get that lung transplant. But
Gail's in the house.
The Acme's the best.
Who's in the
I'm gonna
house
try.
a little-
I'm gonna
I'd
try to
love
get
to
there
go to
next
one.
year. I hope.
I'm like Matthew from model car videos. I ain't worried about putting a model in one. I just want to go just to be there, to see everybody else.
Yeah. You don't have to put
And
nothing
meet,
in.
and
Just
meet
go to
everybody
be there.
else.
No,
Right. That's the best part is meeting everybody else to me. That's what it was.
that
Yeah.
it is.
That's
Oh
what
yeah,
we-
with all the
that's what I
video
enjoyed
coverage
with
when
it.
y'all was down there. I mean, you could tell y'all had a goddamn ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
While you was
That's-
out.
That's what was so fun, and that, you know, is getting to sit down and bullshit with like-minded people. You know, you
Yeah.
didn't. It was.
yeah, but
It's not like
I look at it this way. You've already bullshitted on the comments, so it's like we know each other.
well, yeah. Well, yeah,
So when we get down there, we're like, hey, hey.
yeah, but it's the face-to-face thing,
Yeah.
and being able
Well,
to.
for
because
some
a
of
lot
us,
of them-
for some of us,
Yes,
But there's some on there that was
There-
there, you
there-
know, that had only,
there are
you know, that's
some
the first
pictures
thing
you
they
don't
seen
want to
each
have to
other.
look at. Trust
well,
me.
yeah, and I'm sure
What's
I
going
know
on, man?
exactly who you're talking about.
Well, from what I've seen on the videos, guys, everybody had a damn good time when they went to Acme.
Yeah.
Man. I
Yeah,
enjoyed
I was-
the videos and everything. They were
When
awesome.
I got back, I was more excited to build just because of the camaraderie I had.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like I said in
Yeah.
that video when I got back. There's
Oh, and the vendors down there, I mean, hell, I would probably go broke if I go to one, because I'd buy every damn thing I had
the
in
only
front
thing
of
I
me.
was
Oh, well, the ve-
disappointed about when the vendors was there really wasn't anybody with paints. There was one person that had some paints, and then that's what I was wanting to do was get some different paints, try some different stuff. You know.
Transmission.
Yeah, the last time when we were down there, the only one who was down there was Splash Pants.
Yeah, that's all they had, and he didn't have a
I
whole lot
hadn't
to
even-
choose from. And then I got that one free bottle, the color for the card that I won in the I won the shit. Hell.
What, you want a raffle?
I won a raffle, and then later on, I was actually down there talking to Matthew with Model Car Videos, and they said, "Who's got an airbrush?" And some people started raising their hands, and I walked up to the side of the stage, and he threw me a bottle of airbrush paint, of splash paint, and I won the Grumpy Vega, and he threw me a bottle of white paint.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, I was like,
Coincidence?
perfect.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can't wait, man. I can't wait till it comes around next year because I'm on.
Dalton, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Went
good
first and
time.
second
Man.
at the
Happy
first-
was a good
That's
time.
the first show.
Yeah, it'll be my first.
Oh wow,
Right,
you got
let's see
first and
what,
second at your first show.
Yeah, that's why I said he done good.
Oh, there was
All
only
right.
2 or 3 y'all, but still, yeah. I mean, still can't.
Well, yeah,
complain.
but that's
Yeah.
beside the point. It's the fact he still won.
Yeah, even
He beat
even
the other
Frank
one.
said-
So.
Frizzo said he missed you too, Mac.
Ah, Mr.
At
Frank.
Acme.
Yep. Frank is a good guy.
He's even a better guy to meet in person. Frank was.
Oh yeah,
Frank's
I
an
tell
awesome
you
guy.
what, we all had a blast when we was down there. We had a blast cramming little
That's like little Muskin man there.
little Munchkin man in the back of Brian's Mustang.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I thought about that. We went to Hobbytown this afternoon or this evening. I had to go pick some paint up for this Torino. When I walked in the front of it, I was like, "Damn, that was funny that day when we crammed this little." Hey, we're going to Hobbytown. We're going in Brian's car. Okay, you're riding in the back. Okay,
Yeah, he said, "Well, can I ride with y'all?" I was like,
sure.
you're probably the only person that can ride with us."
Mhm. 'Cause me and Brian both are about 6. I'm 6'3". Well, Brian's
Yeah, I'm
6'5".
6'3.5".
Yeah, so
I used to be 6'4" until I got old.
till you got old.
Yeah, and I shrunk.
Yeah, whatever.
Been there, done that.
Yep, we all do it.
Oh man.
Been there, done that.
Oh, God.
Well, I'm gonna do the. I'm gonna cut out everything for this 427.
Oh,
Some dumbass with the red fucking instructions.
all right.
We can always put that 429 on an engine stand and say it was out of it.
True. Hey, not a bad idea there.
See, look at here. I was going to put this one in, but it seemed it wouldn't fit, so I decided to build another one.
We only put this one in when we go to Talladega.
That's right.
Yeah. This just shows up on race day.
Yeah, this is another show. Yeah, this is my spare just in case Richard Petty shows up. Back in them days, he did show up every damn race.
BK models.
Hey, Butch.
What's up,
Hey,
Butch?
Mr. Butch.
Let's see what else. Number 16. Where is 16 going? 16's coming up.
16 will go to 16 will put you in jail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Whoa, well now.
We got a number 13. 13. Where does 13 go?
13 will get you shot.
13. Already got that part cut off. Gotta have that.
I'm not touching that one, Pap.
Neither.
At age 13,
Neither.
it would get cut off.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's see. There's the bell housing.
All right, boys, I'm out. I gotta go.
Uh-oh,
All right, Mac.
bedtime.
All right, Charlie Mac.
Thanks for jumping
See you,
in.
Charlie.
We appreciate you.
All right,
Have a
fellas.
nice weekend, guys. We'll
Yep,
talk
have a good
soon.
You
one.
too.
All right, man. Give
All right,
Susan
guys.
a big
Have a
hug
good one.
for us.
All right, man. Peace.
Have a good one.
All right, bro.
Yeah, you too.
Hey, peace out.
Yep. Bye-bye.
See ya.
First time
Good
I've been
guy.
on a live with Charlie Mac.
Yeah, that's a good guy right there.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I love him to death.
Yes, sir. He is a good guy. Good guy.
He, I remember the first time. I remember when I first met Charlie. I met him through, of course, doing all this, and he told. I never will forget this. I should have brought it up while he was still in here. He said that he don't text. He don't text. I'm not big on texting. Shit. Oh man, he texts. Man, I tell you what, we get. You wouldn't believe some of the shit conversations me and him gets into, especially with a little ferret boy. Well, speaking of,
there he is.
there he
Hey,
is.
Jeff.
That great. He's still a tool. Shit,
That's reading
whatever.
Charlie
Of
back
course,
after
he-
he seen him
he-
show.
Whatever.
Of course, he chimes in after Mac leaves.
Yeah,
That's
you
right.
know,
Yeah.
shit. You know he did.
He probably sitting there waiting for him to leave so he can get on here.
Yep. Oh God, that is so funny. Conjure up the devil, and here he comes. Now you come in.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Almighty Jesus! All right, let's start. Let's start doing
It's the
this.
same.
Let's do this shit again. I hate doing shit twice.
Only takes 6 tries, but it's the same now.
It's true that, Mark.
When
Well,
you're
look
trying
at
to
it, Mark.
reproduce something, right?
Well,
I'm trying to
Well,
remake
Justin, I'd
these
say he
trailers
probably
out.
wouldn't not want to.
put it like that. See, I don't think I've ever seen Charlie Mack and Jeff in the same place at the same time.
I'm trying to
And they was
I'm
in my
trying to
chat.
remake these trailing arms.
Shit.
Yeah, they was both. Well, they was in my chat. They was both on my live stream last week.
Yeah.
Frank Frizzo. Frizzo. Oh God. Say Pappy 3 times and I show up. That is so true. That is so true. One night on Big Terry's live, they were talking. I just happened just to come in. Anyhow, they were talking, saying something, and wasn't about me, but I was one of the topic of conversation. But anyhow, I just happened up, and I'll be damned if they didn't. They were like, "Damn, conjured him up, didn't we?" That was so funny. Oh man, it's like Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Oh,
sure y'all
boy.
don't want to hear the grinder turn on.
No, hey, what kind of
Yeah.
mic did you buy?
Huh?
What kind of mic did you buy?
Kind of Mac?
No, microphone.
Mic.
My bad.
Oh, what kind of microphone? A Fine.
Oh, okay. You got a mute button? I mean, I'm just saying you got a mute button on it too.
It's got a knob where I can turn it and turn it off.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. This one I got, it's got a little mute button. I just reach over here and just, as I'm talking right here.
Oh,
It
okay.
comes right back like that.
Right. Yeah, this one. See, I guess I'm going to turn it off now.
So we can
I'm
talk
surprised
about.
Now I
they
turned
ain't
it
come.
back
That
up.
fella ain't showed up, fixed my damn auction machine yet. Lying bastard. He said he'd be here. I was talking to him at 5 o'clock, and he said he'd be here in about an hour or so.
He's a little out of it. Let's see.
Just cause he can breathe don't mean I can.
That's right.
No, Dalton, I didn't.
Anybody
Damn,
got an
Southern
easier way
accent.
to make
I got this
joints?
other auction machine. I can breathe just good off
Yeah,
of
sure,
it. But
Curve. You can jump in. Anybody, yeah.
Terry, have you got any bottles there? Oxygen bottles that they?
yeah, oh yeah, I got plenty. Yeah, I got plenty of auction.
Okay.
Yeah, I've even got one of those Energen portable auction machines they advertise on TV.
Yeah.
Plus, I've got the Energen home unit that I'm using right now. But I'm
Yeah.
not going to run mine, and
Right.
waste it. When I can get them fixed theirs, and I just use theirs.
Yep.
Because Medicare pays for theirs.
Yep.
That's just like I've even got a portable ventilator. Same thing as like they put you on in the hospital. It's like life support. I've even got one of them in here, and they charge Medicare $2,800 a month for me to have it.
Yeah.
But if my breathing got bad enough that I couldn't breathe on my own, then they can hook it up and turn it on, and it will actually breathe for me.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
You don't have to. So you don't have to have it put down in you like.
No, it's just a mask. It's like a CPAP type thing, but it forces air into your lungs. It's like having that bag. You know how they
That
put that
bag
bag
that
over
they
your face
squeeze.
and mash it? Yeah, it's pretty well similar to that, but they consider it's like a ventilator. It's just you're not a tube, not into your lungs,
Right.
but it forces air into your lungs.
Right.
I mean, it's scary the first time you use it because my oxygen hose actually hooks up to it, and to put the oxygen through. But when it pushes that into your lungs, I mean, it'll force it, and if it, what's scary about it is it breathes when you don't, or if you're not in time with it or whatever, and you're trying to breathe when it does, and it actually breathing for you. I mean, it's really scary, for that machine to be breathing for you, and you're trying to sit there, and hold your breath or something other, to prevent a hit to it. And I mean, it's hard to get used to.
Right.
I know when they first brought it and hooked it up, they told me, said, "When you first time, we're going to be here, stay here until you get used to it, because it usually scares people, when you first do it."
Right.
I don't use it.
Reminds me of the first time I had a shower when I was a kid. Got in the shower, turned it on, I couldn't breathe. It was like, oh my God, I can't breathe.
Hey, Andrew.
Yeah.
What's happening, Andrew?
Any of you guys got an easy way to make hind joints?
Hey, Andrew.
Make what?
Himes.
Hind
Watch.
joints.
I'll tell you a good video to watch on that one. If you subscribe to Lucas C.
Yeah, I was watching his today.
Oh, okay.
And I tried to find those freaking handrail stammers or whatever you call them.
Yeah, just Google them. Just Google what he said. HO. What? I googled.
HobbyLink has them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I googled HO scale handrail scansions or scansions, and I found several. They're on eBay and all.
I'll tell you another one, Mark. Let me see
I don't know if you can see this.
Hey, Steve.
How you doing? I'll be back.
Yeah. See if I can get this in focus for you.
What was that? T-pins. Got something I used.
I'm making my own. And that's what they're going on. Let's see if I can.
You know that drawer everybody has that you throw all the shit in?
I can't. I'm sorry, I can't see it very well.
He's digging in it.
I know that's how small they are.
He's digging in that drawer, Fred? Is that what you saying?
Well, I'm digging in some drawers, not my drawers, but
No, I'm making my own hind drone.
that's too much information.
That's too much.
What I did was,
Good thing Mac ain't still on here.
well, he ran like a
Who's got that curb? You got a TV on or something in the background?
Oh yeah, just a second. I'll turn it
Yeah.
off. Sorry about
There's
that.
always got TV on.
Yeah, that's what the wife says. You always got the TV on. Why? What's on? I don't know what's on. Who cares
It's the
what's
same
on?
shit
You're
that was on
talking
last
about
week.
I don't know if I can get these out or not, but and I can't
Right, I'm
remember
gonna
where I got
I did
these.
some of this.
You guys, I'm gonna hop off from here and let somebody else on because I need to get off anyway in case that guy shows up in my auction machine. So
Okay,
I
Jack.
appreciate y'all letting me in here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We enjoyed it.
For-
We enjoyed it,
Yeah.
bro.
Jerry.
Well, that's why I was
Okay,
telling
Jerry.
everybody else, when I go on Clifton and live stream or, I hang out and stuff. I mean, I'm just glad to be able to get back in there in this damn hobby room.
Yeah.
And,
Right.
before, 2 months ago, I couldn't even get in here. I couldn't go from one room to the next. And, but now, the last 2 weeks, I've been able, to come in here just about every day and, piddle around and do something. And it feels good, to get back in here. And I really like, doing these hangouts because I feel more connected to people, that way.
That's
Than
right,
it is
yeah.
just sitting there texting, in a chat room. But
Well, this 6
it's
o'clock.
still, you're
6
connected.
o'clock Saturday is gonna be my regular for as of now. So you're welcome.
Well, I look for Pappy to be on last night because usually he does a live stream on Friday nights, but
Yeah.
I didn't
I
see him
usually-
on there.
Brian
Yeah.
asked me last night if I was going to, and I was like, no, I can't work and watch and talk. And I just told him I can't walk chew chewing gum at the same time.
Yeah, he couldn't detail paint.
But after about
That's great.
9:30, I said, well, he ain't going to do one tonight then. It's too late. And
Hey, Terry, about 9:30, you know what I was doing? I was in there in that recliner checking my eyelids for holes. I
Find
was
any?
probably in there snoring because I'm sure Vicky was probably like, I wish you'd go to bed.
Brian say you're going to start doing it every Saturday at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's the plan right now.
Hey, Terry, before you get off,
I'll come back if you don't mind me
I'm
being
digging.
in here.
No.
I'm digging through these drawers
mind.
trying to find these pins for them Himes joint. And if I ever die and somebody gets into my stuff in here and starts going through it and looking at shit, they're going to see this right here and they'll go, what in the fuck? is that, Pappy? Don't it? See, all y'all's dirty minds just went ape shit. It is not what
Yeah,
y'all
no,
think
that's-
it is.
I didn't
It's
think
an
it was
acrylic
anything.
roller for
Just
clay.
two.
Yeah, it looks like
There you go. It's a clay roller. That's what I was
okay.
rolling my.
sure.
That's my
I've
story.
got
and
one
I'm sticking-
too.
That's my story. And I'm
I've got
sticking
one
to it.
too. And my
I was going to say that's his story and he's sticking to it.
Yeah, that's what I'd say too, Pappy.
No, we didn't
Yeah,
leave it in there.
I didn't. I didn't figure you was rolling out biscuits with it.
Oh,
Say
man.
goodbye, Terry.
Bye, Terry. See you guys. I'll be in the chat room.
Buddy. Glad you,
All right, Terry.
glad
See
you
you,
got
buddy.
to
I'll be in the chat room.
All right, man. Take care. Oh shit.
Hey, Mark.
I've got one of the
Another good one.
I've got one of those acrylic rollers too.
Oh, I tell you, when I was doing a lot of my casting before I bought a 3D printer, I was doing the molds.
Here,
and
Robert,
things
I'll
like
get
that.
you a
And,
link to his channel.
I kept trying to do it with it was actually a piece of wooden dowel. It was just sticking to that shit. Well, I was walking in around Hobby Lobby one day and I seen that and I was like, that looks like a fucking dildo. But I was like, do I want to take it up there and buy it? That's what it was for. I mean, it was in Hobby Lobby, so I'm sure it was for that. But I'm sure there's probably some women been walking around there going,
Anyway, here's a rail stanchion I found. If I can find it. Where
I couldn't find them things I was using for a Himes joint.
Robert,
I may
there's
have
a
told
link
you the boys.
to Terry's YouTube channel.
you see that, Mark?
Wait a minute. What's that?
It's a rail. This is a rail stanchion that I found a second now. It's kind of hard to show it on something.
Well, that's kind of big for a scale model car.
Oh no, this is no. That's not that big at all. It's only.
It looks like it's huge.
No, these are tweezers.
Yeah, I know, but it still looks.
Do you think I have?
It still looks pretty big.
Well, just to tell you what the size of it is.
He's going to give you some bona fides.
Okay.
Or he's going to give you something to scale it by.
Don't give me millimeters. That's America.
What do you want? What do you want?
America.
Yeah,
There's America.
but he's showing me. But he's
Hold
showing
it now.
me.
I got to find something with inches on it.
That's the other side.
Hell, hey, Steve, I ain't got to go far to find something with inches on it.
Yeah, I know.
See, I don't know what it is.
It's right between my legs.
There it is. But don't forget, there's a screw. This screws down in.
Hey, Steve, I've been saying that's 8 inches for years.
Yeah.
Anyway, the part at the bottom of it screws in, right?
Me too.
Yeah, see?
You see? See, the bottom of it screws in. The part I'm hanging on to.
Right.
So
Yeah, I see it's threaded.
yeah. So I mean, it screws. You drill a hole and you screw that down in there, and you
Now,
get a bit.
Mark done pulled out his thing too.
See, Patrick?
All right, you guys are getting carried away.
Oh God!
But I bought them a few years
Yeah,
ago.
no problem,
and
Robert.
I got them in more of a gold color. But these are other ones I got too they're really tiny. I mean, the length of them is kind of long, but I think that's probably about inches, right? It's probably about 3/4 of an inch long.
Well, you talking about the loop?
And it's
Oh no, yeah, you're talking about the whole wire.
yeah, the whole
Yeah.
the
Well,
whole.
you
the
can
whole
cut
loop.
that off whatever you want.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, or you can take you can either use some hollow tube, like the evergreen or the aluminum.
You know what I just thought? What just hit me is a cotter key, a small ass cotter key.
Jeez. Well.
There we go.
Yeah, like the ones they use for hood pins on a car.
No, not that big.
One more like you'd
I
use.
wish I could find those. I found some
you
of
used
those
on like a front axle for when for
Let's see.
back before
Before my time.
like you'd use before front wheel drive, even with front wheel drive, when you put on your hub and you put your retaining nut and bearings in the hub,
right,
and you put that big nut on, you put a cotter key down through the axle and you bent one side.
right.
That's the cotter key, and you can
Cotter
get
pin.
those really, really small.
Yeah, cotter pins.
I don't know. I've seen them somewhere.
Hey, you
Yeah,
can get.
them
I mean,
anywhere.
you can get them off Amazon, but I mean you can get them really small for to scale them in.
If you go over in the craft section of like a Hobby Lobby, where they do beads and stuff,
Right.
they sell some. It's got it's rounded like that. They're about an inch long. They got a little bitty small. I bought some one time for a pro street build when I was building the Himes joints for it. I can't even remember which. I'd dig it down if I can remember what kit I built it on, but it was anyhow. I thought I could have swore I still had them. I must have got rid of them.
Well, that's one of the things too, is like you were talking about, like photo etch stuff and that. I mean, down in the U.S. where you are, you're saying they're expensive, but once they get up here, then it's like, oh wow,
Mm-hmm.
they get real expensive.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I was gonna see if to find a print for an STL printer file on them.
On Himes joints.
Yeah.
Probably
I'm sure
could.
they are.
Well, that's one. I got one more to build now.
All right, let's see. what color are all
Well, that's the
this
great thing about that 3D printing. I mean,
aluminum?
you know, people can do all kinds of stuff with it.
Oh
Right.
yeah. I'm, Steve, honestly, I mean, I'm glad I build, I mean, I use a lot of it in some of my builds. Like, the engines, which I've been printing the shitload out of the 572 engines. And, I hadn't used it probably in about, I'd say about 3 months now, sitting out there in the garage. But, I've got that tool in my arsenal for when I do want to use it,
Right.
Yeah.
and then when I do
I
get
know
some,
mine's sitting on the counter and just begging to be used.
Yeah, yeah, you can look at jewelry supply. Even, yeah, I guess maybe that's what Robert said. Jewelry supply. You probably find something that'll work in the jewelry making department of, say, your Hobby Lobby or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, like
the jury.
I know it sounds weird, but I mean, I go to the dollar store all the time, and I'm looking at the like the costume jewelry, right?
Yeah.
Because you can pick up all the chain, things like that, and
Yep.
what about earring loops, like the J hook earring hooks? At the end of them are usually a really tiny hole, so that you can hook like another ring on it, so you can hang things on them, right?
All right, Dalton.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in those dollar stores.
Honestly, anytime I go into like a different area, shit, even at a home supply place, I'll go down through there and I'll see something and I'll be like, hey, I could apply that to a build.
Yeah, right.
I'm always doing that.
Yeah. I'm always looking.
Dalton.
I'm always looking in the toy section of the dollar store.
Yeah.
Because you never know, you might find something there that, hey, that's just about the right scale.
What really used to be fucked up, Steve, was when, back, when you didn't have you had a lot of choices on model car paint and colors, and then a lot of, then I finally, I was sitting around, this was a long time ago. And my girlfriend opened up some fingernail polish, and I was like, hey, that smells like lacquer. And then next thing I know, I'm going to Walmart or somewhere and going down the finger paint aisle, the fingernail polish file, or down the fingernail polish aisle. And here I am, people. I was standing over there one day trying to pick out a color for a car, and this lady just walks up and looks at me and goes, just gives me that look like, really, dude? I mean, I'm 6'3", about 260. I mean, she was just like, and she kept looking at my hands, and I was like,
Yeah.
What do you? And I just, just fucking with her. I went, wait, you think this will look good on my hands?
She said, you
She
should
was
see
just
my
like,
toenails.
she probably went and immediately called security. Security, there's a weirdo over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing that some time ago myself. Looking through fingernail polish, looking in, getting all close to it, a bunch of it, and yeah, I was getting some strange looks.
Crazy colors.
They got nice. I was looking at them walk by at the dollar store a couple of days ago, and I just stopped at the end of the aisle because our aisles are marked. You got to go up one way and down another aisle. So there was a couple of ladies in front of me, so I just stopped and I'm standing there and I'm looking at all the fingernail polish. I'm looking, geez, there's nice colors for customs,
Yeah.
Custom stripes.
Yeah, and the metallics are scale too.
Yeah, the metallics. I was looking at a real nice green one, but I think it was a little too yellowy looking.
Yeah, that's
green, but it just kind of had that yellowy tinge to it.
All right. Let's put this 427 together real quick and see if I can salvage this.
Like I've only used an airbrush maybe 3 times. And I've got 2 or 3 of them, but I don't know. I find them, for certain paints, they're great. But I started using a lot of Duplicolor paint lately.
I did the same thing, Steve. I used Duplicolor a lot a while back, and then I kind of got that big 1/12 scale Camaro I did.
Oh, wow.
I got burned on it, and I found out that it was some clear that I had saved up for years, and the color, the base coat, didn't play nicely together.
No.
And anywho, it caused me some headaches. So, and I got away from it. I've actually quit using it.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with. I don't. Most of my bills are, I'd say, decent, but when it comes to doing the body, it's like I just, I've done paint jobs and they turn out really nice, and then 2 days later you look at it and say, "Oh, Jesus, look, there's a big friggin' hair in the roof."
Oh yeah.
And it's always in the middle of the roof or the middle of the hood.
Yep.
It's rarely on the side anywhere. Because I have a little paint stand, and what I always do, because I paint my garage, and of course can't paint there now because it's too damn cold, but I hook it up on a nail, so it hangs upside down. So the only time I get anything on it from the time I paint it to the time I flip it over and hang it, and you think, well, that's only like so many seconds, maybe 15 seconds. But there's that big hair up there, or a big dust fluff ball or something. And it's always in the middle. Yeah.
That it is.
Butch is talking about decanting, which, I did a video. I did a tutorial about how to decant, or how I decant paint.
Right.
There was a guy. That used to be he was a subscriber to my channel. What was his name? I can't remember his name, but he went by Lucky 13 Styrene, or Lucky 13. But anyhow, he lived over in South Carolina, and he and we used to text a lot. And anyhow, he got out there in his backyard, and he was going to shank him a can of. He was going to take a damn can of spray paint. We grab some, and he was going to take an ice pick, and he's going to stab it in the bottom. Don't get ahead of me, Steve, because to hear him describe it, he said this shit went everywhere, on his face, got on him, got on the backside of the patio, in the yard, and on his best blue tick hound.
Yeah, I had a major disaster like that too, Fred.
I guess I've been lucky.
But to hear him describe it, it was so funny.
Yeah. I can just imagine taking an ice pick and lining it up and hacking it with a hammer.
Well,
I've decanted 3 cans and only one successfully.
Honestly, Steve, people have to think before they do.
Yeah.
If you're going to stick an ice pick you don't let all your product be right here in your damn face like this.
No, right.
Turn it over. Let all the product go down right here. Take you and just kind of and watch me do the same thing.
Oh, yeah, right.
But you just kind of work it in there, and as soon as you hear it start going, just hold that, just leave it right there. Put a piece of, put a cloth over it, whatever. As soon as that gas comes out, you're ready to rock and roll.
Yeah. Well, I've only done it a couple of times, and it's always been a can that's been pretty well empty.
Yeah.
So I just spray all the gas out of it, and then I take a can opener on the top and just pop it with the can opener.
Yeah. Turn it upside down. And let it rock and roll. I take
make sure the gas is out first.
Yeah, if I'm on the can it, I just usually take a paper cup and stick a funnel down in it and just let it rip. Yeah,
I had this paint one time, and what did I do with it now? Anyway, I got it decanted into a bottle, and I looked at it, it was all bubbling up, and I'm thinking, "Geez, I can't use that in an airbrush."
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize I had that set for like 12 hours or something, gas out. I didn't understand that part of it.
Yeah. You gotta let it. Yeah, you have to let it gas out.
Yeah.
I've seen a good video one time about when you do decant it like that. Take a cheesecloth.
Oh yeah.
And just stretch it over the top of where what you've decanted it into.
Right,
put a rubber band over it.
Right.
It won't dry out. It just allows all that gas to escape. Yeah. And then once you've done that, you pretty much you're ready to go.
Yeah. Well, this was before the internet days, so my younger days.
Yeah, I was fixing to say, let's thank God for the internet.
Oh my God, it's
When Steve was decanting, all he did was call over the dinosaur. Come on over, step on
Yeah.
it for me.
Yeah, put a hole in this for you.
I don't know, Mark. Mine was usually here. Hold my beer, watch this shit.
Yeah, no shit. It was usually into the
Butch
fire
said,
though.
Butch
wasn't it?
says pantyhose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pantyhose. Yeah, but yeah, Butch is right. Pantyhose.
Yeah.
Wasn't it the paint can that usually went into the fire? Bonfire?
Yeah.
Hey, watch this, guys. Colored fire. I love this freaking signboard I picked up. You know those signs you see on the side of buildings or whatever? They're kind of plastic. You know, they're printed on them. I just
Yep.
pick them up. You know, like they're just nice styrene. And a lot of times, like it's like a sale or something that's on, you know, and then they'll take them down, they'll throw them out back. If you go ask the companies, a lot of times they'll just give it to you.
Free styrene.
Goddamn right. I mean, I've got about 20 of these signs, and I mean they're 4.5 feet by 5 feet. You know,
Where'd you get
you
that
gotta do a
one?
little work to get. Most of them were, some were Kent and some were True Value.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I used to get them at the dollar store Martin's down there in Calais, like for sale or whatever. I used to pick them up down there because they were freaking a lot cheaper than buying them here. Anyway.
Well, you think what's a 6x12 sheet of styrene of any size? What are they worth?
Yeah, I'll tell you.
No, but you can buy them up here in Moncton. There's a place up there you can buy them. I imagine there's a place in St.
I can tell you real quick how much it is. Like what if that's a good thickness as far as I got some 020 right here. There's what we pay for it. $4.59.
Yeah.
So that's you go over and you get you buy one of these or you buy a sign like that. That's that gets expensive right there.
Yeah. Last time I bought
I don't
something
even
like
know
that,
what thickness this is.
pretty cheap. Well, it tells you, doesn't it?
I don't even know.
Yeah.
That's 10, 20, and 40 right there.
Yeah, three different sheets.
I've got all kinds of it hanging on the wall.
Yeah, I wanted to show you this hood. Now this is I painted this. I don't know how many.
This is 1.5.
Okay.
1.5. This sign.
Yeah. Anyway, I painted this 10 years ago. Oh, must be more than that. Anyway, and this is just the paint as it came out of the can and dried, and this is what it looked like. Oh, I got to get the right angle here, I guess.
Your light's too low.
My light's too low, but then it's
Yeah,
too bright.
you need your light. You need your light above it.
Yeah.
Anyway, you can see.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Back.
Yeah. Anyway,
You guys use
there's a car there. That's even better.
Okay, Robert Hall. Have a good one.
Take care, Robert.
See you,
All
Robert.
right, Justin.
Later, Justin. I didn't even see him going off.
See, there's a shine there.
That's pretty good.
Right out of the can. Right out of the can. No polishing or nothing.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
You guys use these heat guns at all? These little heat torches? Do you guys use them?
No.
That's the Impala.
Doing
For
your,
what?
Impala?
for heating up your styrene or whatever. You know,
Oh.
so you can bend it nice or whatever.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't know what you. Oh yeah, I'll
Yeah.
use.
Anyway, there's a
just
store up. Go ahead, Mark.
No, go ahead, Steve.
I was going to say there's a store in Canada. It's called Canadian Tire, and they had this paint in there. It was a craft paint,
Really?
and I bought this color, and I bought kind of a pinkish color. And I said, well, they were pretty cheap at the time. And when I sprayed this stuff on, I think I used a primer. I can't remember, but when I sprayed it on, it kind of looked like black shaven cream. like it just kind of like all foamed up. And I'm looking at it thinking, oh no, this is going to be bad. So I just set it aside and looked at it a day or so later, and I thought, holy crap, is that ever look nice? Anyway, that was it. Went back to the store a week or two later, it was all gone. Never did bring it back.
Wow.
I don't know what happened.
Got a nice shine to it.
Oh, I'm telling you, I wish
That
I
was
could.
the Canadian Tire paint.
Yeah, well, it wasn't Canadian Tire paint. It was some other company, I'm sure. But
Oh,
I still got a can of it somewhere.
All right,
I
y'all.
got the 2 cans.
The moment of truth.
Will it fit?
Oh, you don't build the other motor?
I put it together.
Make it fit.
All right, bite the pillow, bitch.
Just like I got to do. I got to stretch my goddamn frame so I can
Here we
freaking
go.
make it fit.
Can I get a drum roll, please? Fuck me with a pogo stick. All right, folks. If you build the Polar Light kit, do not put the 429 in it. It don't fit. The 427 fits. I mean, look at that. That just drops. Look at that. Like
Kind of like it was made for it, huh, Fred?
Yeah. Yeah.
All
All right, Johnny. Yeah, have a good one. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping in.
We'll see you, bud.
Take care.
Yes, sir, Terry. Just like it was built for it. I swear. Living with damn
This is
word.
the other color here.
Heck, you don't ever know, you know. I mean, I probably would have did the same thing, Fred. I'd have built the 429 wanting a bigger, you know.
Well,
That's the other color there.
Somebody on here said earlier that the heads on that 429 are a little bit wider.
They are. They are.
Like a salmon color,
much.
right?
Yeah, it's kind of a. I think they called it rose. Yeah, that's the interior there.
You could steal Fred's saying there for just a minute, shinier than a diamond in a goat's ass.
Goat's ass.
Shinier than a diamond in a goat's ass.
That's right.
But that was I don't know what other colors they had, but that's the only 2 colors I ended up getting. And I still got some black left, but I'm not a big fan of black cars. I mean, I like black. It's
certain
just so hard to
cars.
get them perfect.
Certain cars look good black.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
Nice.
black is like you know you were saying about black being a bitch of a color to them.
God damn it.
Yeah, it's an unknown number. I don't know the number, so I'm not answering it. But black is. My wife come home with a black Corolla one time, and I said, "Well, is it you buying that car?" And she said, "Yeah, I just bought it." I said, "What's wrong?" I said, "No, nothing's wrong." I said, "It's just black." Wow, who is it?
It's your girlfriend.
Hello? Hi, John. Just hang on a second. Okay, I got to take this call here. Just shrink this down a bit.
Dalton, you are right. Anything that comes out of West Georgia Rods and Customs has a big block in it. I don't build small blocks.
What is that? Go big or don't go at all?
That's right.
Gotta have a big block, not even half. It can't even have half a block. Like these little 4-cylinders and 3-cylinders and stuff. No.
Mm-hmm. Even
That's
when I
half-
built
that's a half an
1-to-1
engine.
scale, when I got out of 1-to-1 scale, which I've been out of doing that probably about 15 years. But when I got a divorce, all my shit, you know, I kind of went, you know, I was like, you know what, I got to get rid of all this stuff because I don't want it to go out in a divorce. I knew what I had. I knew my ex-wife would have just pissed, you know, y'all can buy all this shit. And I was, you know, it was going to be a cold day in hell before she got it. So I started selling. I had about 5. I had 5 454 blocks heads. I had about 3. I think I had 3 427 blocks heads. I had two 396. I had a bunch of big block shit.
Hmm.
And let's just say that she didn't get none of the money on it. So
Yeah, she probably didn't have
I
a
knew what I
problem with
had.
it either.
I knew what I had. And
My ex tried to get half. She stopped me pretty quick after I cut the fucking picnic table in half with the chainsaw. I says, everything else you're getting half too. Bring the TV up. It's next. She goes, no. She knew I was going to do it. I would have taken the chainsaw to the bed. Here's your half. Here's the kitchen table. Here's the chairs.
You get half of the bed.
Yeah, she would have gotten half of everything, just like she
look,
wanted.
let me tell y'all what I did. Now, this is how I'm not an asshole, but I can be.
Me too.
I had we had a double wide, and anyhow, when in the state of Georgia, when you buy a double wide, you get a title to it, just like a car. You have a Part A title and you have a Part B title. Basically, it's So when we divorced, I signed over one half to her, and I signed over the other half to my son, which nobody ever knew the wiser. So each year you would get a tax bill on one half of it, and she was paying one half of the tax bill. And then when they kind of caught up with her, she called me and she was like, "How come the county's coming to me and wanting to sue me for half of the for half of this tax money?" I said, "Well, dumbass, if you'd have looked at the other title half, I signed it over to Zachary. The tax bill is probably coming to him."
And he don't never check it.
And he never checked. So I was just like, I'm not as stupid as you think I am, girl. So yeah, she wasn't none too happy about that, but I didn't give a shit.
Normally the way things go, right?
That's right. If you're gonna be stupid, you gotta be tough.
I'll be
I
right
like the
back.
sound of
I
a
gotta go
small
get some
block
water.
cranking.
I will be right back.
All right. All right. Well,
Fred, what I was going to tell you earlier when we was talking about you talked about the 55. I had been thinking, and you're going to turn me down, but I got a lot of money tied up in this vid up here on the top. Look at the screen.
Wait a minute. Hold on. All right.
See it up there?
Oh my God. Yeah.
I actually thought about getting an address and mailing it to you and see if you want to build it. Because I don't. I told you how much I paid for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still price. But
bad.
the thing is that I did open it up because I was worried about all the crap that goes on eBay and all the scams and crap. And it was the original. It was the original plastic.
Wow.
It's all in there.
Well, you just sat on it. You just sat on it a while. You may have a come to Jesus meeting.
Well, I think about him all the time, and he turns my head. So, I can't make myself. I can't make myself do it. Not right now. I'd like to see it sitting on the wheels, but God, I can't do that.
Sit on it. You got my number. We'll figure out something.
I know.
You got.
I just noted. I know that it's your holy grail, just like it's been mine for years. I've watched them cars go from being a decent price to being just freaking, outrageous. And it was either do it or forget about it. And I did it. So, here's what it is. But I'm sure there's probably somebody else out there that don't have them on eBay that's probably got a better price than what I paid for them.
I'm sure. Well, just sit on it a while. It ain't going nowhere. I know where you live. I know how to get a hold of you.
I know, buddy. I know. I think about it all the time. It's sitting up. I have to look at it when I lay down in this bed and I kind of lay on my right side. It's in my vision all the time.
Hell, it ain't no worse than me going out there in my garage and looking at that damn stash, and I go, you know, there's no way in hell I'm gonna build every one of these model
Oh
cars.
man, look, I mean, y'all see what's over my head. There's still some over there on the right side there a little bit, but that's just a few. I got so many up there in my freaking storage. It ain't even funny. I won't never build them all.
Yeah, me either. I was sitting out there. I went out there to find a part or something the other day, and I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna be. I mean, I got airplanes out there. I was just like, and Jerry Worcester's always. He's like, Fred, when you gonna build that big Corsair? I don't know.
Yeah. Speaking of that, what about the carrier you was working on?
I put it back in the box because I got fed up with it.
Good Lord.
It's
Do I need to inspire you?
You do every time you put a video up. Right answer, right?
I don't believe I inspire nobody that much.
Oh bullshit! Everybody I watch is an inspiration to me.
See that, Brian?
Yeah. Oh, that's a battleship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 700 scale though. One of them's a 1200 scale and the other one's a 700 scale. But that was when Ollie's had all their stuff at 33% off, and I bought these 2 drag trucks and those other Peterbilt trucks, them ones that I showed Mark a few weeks ago.
Terry is so right. You are not a modeler if you don't own more than you can build.
I've got news for you. I got a 10 by 20 storage in one corner, and almost the whole back corner of it is stacked up to the ceiling just about with boxes of models. And yeah.
Okay. Well,
Mark, I got some of them, and I don't know, I'm sure you know, but some of them first run 16th scale Peterbilt and the W900, I got the first run of those.
The blue one, the deep metallic blue.
Yeah, I think the Kenworth's blue and the Peterbilt's yellow.
Yeah, I've got the Kenworth, and it got broken many years ago. Right, I tried to fix it when I was like, 15, 16.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to find either another one or parts for it so I can fix mine. But it is missing a bunch of parts too.
The only
If
thing
I
this
can
one's
ever
missing,
find another one.
Yeah, the only thing this one's missing is the decals that went in it.
No, I don't care about that.
Yeah, that was the only thing it's missing. And then I know I've probably got. I don't know if I think I got the reboot of the both of them, but like I say, I've still got the original. I bought some stuff.
I've been looking for it.
Dalton says he's proud of himself. He managed to come home with what he intended to, with no kits. I did too today, Dalton. I went to get. Matter of fact, I went to get paint for this Torino. And I go into Hobbytown, USA, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna go in here. I'm not gonna get out of here for under $20, which I did today. I was just like, wow. And this is all I walked out with right here.
Yeah, it's hard for me.
I got 3 cans of paint.
Terry?
Yeah, I know. I told my wife I was gonna swing into to Hobbytown. I mean Hobby Lobby and
I see Mark.
Not Lobby, Hobbytown the other day to look for a motorcycle kit.
Yeah, it's kind of in pieces right now.
Oh yeah,
Brian, I walked in there
one day.
I walked in there.
I'll have to see what I got, Mark, and may shoot you an email or something and let you know.
As soon as I walked
I
in there,
think I-
Brian, I walked over to the RC section. I was like, I need to get my big ass out of here.
Yeah, yeah.
Have any of you guys ever seen this?
Orange cat?
Orange cat.
Orange crate.
Orange crate.
Orange crate.
Oh.
Okay, it glares on
Yeah.
it.
No, it's just
No.
that old. My dad built this. Right?
Oh,
Like this
Oh,
thing
that's
is
the
huge.
big. That's a big. But the 1/12 scale, ain't it?
Yeah, and it's motorized. You can steer it. You can do all
Yeah,
kinds
I
of
do
things.
remember. Yeah,
My dad
That's
built
a-
that, and I still have it.
I was fixing to say that's a vintage 60s, somewhere around in that.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, I do
my
remember
dad
that.
built it, and I'm going to try and fix it. These two vehicles were in the same box that got crushed in moving, like years and years ago.
Yeah, I
I've got
remember.
pretty much all the parts.
I remember when I was a kid, there used to be there was a hobby shop pretty close. Probably one of the first hobby shops I ever remember. It was over in Smyrna, Georgia. It was called Milton Bradley, and they sold everything. They sold RC. I remember the RC cars and RC planes that they would sell, but it was ones you had to build. You had to build them up. But I remember
Yeah.
seeing that kit in the store window.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know my
Like
first.
it's got the big gas tank at the back, and
Yep.
back here kind of thing.
Yeah,
And
my,
it's got the big
my first
motor.
RC model, you had to
Yeah.
do the whole thing, the transmission, everything,
Yep.
or not
Yeah,
well,
this-
not the
this wasn't
transmission, but the
enough-
gearbox.
y'all
I got
It
it.
remember?
wasn't an RC, but it took two D-cell batteries in the gas tank at the back, and you just hit the
Mhm.
switch on the side, and you can, as it rolled along, you could steer it, and yeah, that's how old that is.
I remember some of the first RC stuff that I ever flew. I had a Craft radio. I saved up and saved up and saved up for that. It was a Craft 4-channel.
That's old.
Yeah.
That is
And
old.
the first kit I ever built, it was made by Cox, COX, like
Yep.
saying, like Cox engines, and it was called the QT, and that was the sweet. It built up just beautifully. I loved that plane, and I flew. Let's see, I put an 049 in it. And I flew that thing, and I bet I crashed that thing 100 times, but I could always repair it back. And I flew it 2-channel for the longest, and then I put I bought a 061 with a throttle on it, and I put a throttle on it, and that thing I flew it and flew it and flew it. Finally, I just got so junky that it wouldn't fly. It was hard to fly. It just, 2 channels. My God, all you got is up, down, left, and right, and a throttle. But it got to where it wouldn't. It was track. I couldn't get it. I couldn't trim it enough to get it to fly right. So I just throwed it away. But I remember that was one of my first ones.
That's something I've never done, is flown a
I
RC aircraft.
I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed flying. My next door neighbor got me into it.
You got that kit, Butch? Is that what you're saying? Y'all remember that kit right there?
That looks familiar.
That's the that's Swamp Monster.
Yeah, I got about 4 or 5 of them.
Is that a model kit?
Yeah.
That's 16 scale.
Oh, 16 scale.
Yeah,
16 scale snap kit?
No, it ain't a snap kit.
No.
That is a.
Oh, I see. Oh, swamp. Oh, I glanced over at it while I got my head down here.
That's about 1980.
Yep. Either 79, 80, about
79 or 80. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I got 4 or 5 of them. Some of them are actually glue bombs, can actually be put back together. So, and then
Do you guys remember buying models that had the little plastic flip lid jar with the gold paint in it?
Yep.
I'd love to find some of that gold paint.
Gold paint.
I remember, yeah,
I can't
just a
promise you
clear
nothing,
paint
but I
and put
might
on top of the
actually.
chrome.
I don't know about the gold, but I may have some kits with that in it. I don't know. I don't know about the gold paint, but
Yeah,
Yep, I do
yeah. I
remember
remember
that.
doing that, painting the chrome. Because I tell you, sometimes it'd be neat to have that little bit of gold paint that you could put on the chrome, and gold plate.
hit your mute curb. There you go.
Yeah.
We got you now. Yep.
I found a can of that paint, and this is called Oasis.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's an acrylic enamel. I think I only paid like $2 or something like for it. And I know I usually put dates on my cans, but I don't have a date in that one. So, but it's kind of a different color. Like, I don't know what I'd build. I guess that'd be kind of a custom color.
That looks like seafoam or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it says Oasis. That might look good on like a 48 or 49 or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the 50s.
Like a 57 Chevy or something like that.
Yeah,
that
something
with
like that.
an ivory white.
Yeah, I'll have to look through the rest of my can. That's the problem. I buy so many cans of paint.
Yeah, Butch, I know about the old 49. My dad used to build airplanes when I was a kid. He used to do the U control line, but he had a 35 Weber on him, and he'd get to going so fast he had to put a pole up out there where he was at to hook his arm around the pole to keep him falling down because he'd get so drunk because they were flying. And I was the only one out of my little brother wasn't, but I don't know. It was probably before he was even born, but I was the only one that would go with Daddy because the older brother was scared to hold the plane by the tail because I guess he thought it was going to get him or something. I was about 6 or 7 when he was doing that, but that was pretty cool. I still got a biplane that he built back in the 60s called Flying Fool. He hand painted it, and the paper is actually busted on some of the wings. It never got flown. It's got a 35 Weber on it. So, yeah.
I got a probably only I was up in the attic still. I got it here at the house, but it's a SIG. It's about I think it's a 42-inch wingspan. It's a SIG Piper Cub, and I could probably go out there if I'd get some fuel. It'd probably crank right up, and I could probably fly it. I still got.
Where's it at?
I got a Futaba 3-channel.
Is it in your garage?
Yeah, it's up in the attic in the garage. Yeah.
Well, it's in the attic. Yeah, I doubt it. I doubt it crank.
Nah,
that methane absorbs moisture.
Yep. Spit it out, Brian. Spit it out.
So it's probably rusted up pretty good on the inside.
It probably is. I could convert it over to electric, I bet.
You can believe it.
Okay.
I thought I had a picture of that biplane. I got it up in the storage is where I got it at, but
well, I'm gonna spray a little forward blue on that block and probably pull this one out. This one might be at Jack's kind after all.
Oh shit.
You get a lot done, Fred, when you're sitting there bullshitting.
Yeah. Find out, yeah, especially when you find out the friggin' motor don't fit in the damn hole.
It don't take long to build another one.
No.
Just trying to see if I can find this picture, which I probably won't.
What time is it getting to be? 8:40.
It is 8:40 your time.
Yep. Ow,
Yeah.
damn, Pappy.
I ain't gonna be on. I ain't gonna be here much longer.
God, dog.
2 hours, 39 minutes, 19 seconds.
Yep.
Bring my glucometer, baby. I can do a blood test right now. Son of a bitch. That hurt. Matter of fact,
Damn, after all this time, we still got 14 watching.
everybody pay to watch me stab myself with a damn Exacto. God, that hurt. Son of a bitch.
You just test and see if it was still sharp, right?
Fuck yeah, it's sharp. Believe me. God almighty. Jesus. I believe I hit the fucking bone.
Oh, shit.
I do need to go get my glucometer. Hell, that was a free prick.
Yeah, you ain't got to stick yourself again.
Shit, no, I don't. God, dog, it hurt. Brian, I told y'all we went to this place over here in Marietta. It's called Marietta Fish Market. I love going over there. They got the best damn fish. And anyhow, they got a damn bakery in there. I walked by the bakery case on the way in. And I looked over and they had this great big damn carrot cake. It was about like 4 layers and had that cream icing on it. And I was just like,
Oh yeah.
motherfucker. Hell of a time to find out you're diabetic.
Yeah.
Yep. Know what you mean, my friend. Know what you mean.
You type 1 or 2?
What, 1 or 2 slices?
No, one or 2 diabetic.
I'm type 2. They got me on.
Type 2 for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a type 2.
Yeah. I got a wife that's type 1. She's lost a lot of weight though. She's kind of halfway got hers under control. Her A1C had went up to 13.2.
Ooh,
man.
She made a decision at that point because she was at a 10.1 and it went up to a 13.2 and she's lost 38 pounds and her A1C is a 6.9 now.
Well, that's
so
good. She's
well
right where she needs to be at.
Yeah.
She's right where she needs to be at.
Yeah, mine's a 5.2. My A1C.
Jeez, that's good.
I don't even want to.
Well, I mean, I went from 238 to I think I weigh 215. So I've lost.
That's what the doctor told me. He said, she said, I want to see. I'd like to see you drop about 30 pounds. I'm sitting there going, oh, okay. And then she was like, well, sir, your A1C is this number right here, which I'm ashamed I can count. I wasn't 10. I was just like, God, dog, really? Anywho, she said, well, you can get this under control. I'm sitting there going, yeah, okay, not going to Marietta Fish Market, I can't.
Yeah. My doctor says I should lose 20 pounds. And I said, holy fuck, man. I'm only 196, but I said 20 pounds. That's
God almighty.
You stand out in a strong wind, you ain't gonna be there.
Well,
that's what I say. I said, geez, I lose 20 pounds. I said, nothing's going to be left of me. You know, I said that 20 pounds got to come off of this belly. That's where it's got to come from.
That's where mine is.
Yeah.
That's where mine's all in my stomach.
Yeah, that's where all my weight
is.
I
got rid of 200 pounds.
Oh, my wife cooks. And she cooks for Christmas time. She cooks all kinds of stuff. Like she cooks fudge and she sells fudge, of course. Here, try this one. See if you like the taste of this one. And I'm like, yeah, okay. That doesn't help.
You're the test case dummy.
Yeah, I'm on my own fault. Nobody else's.
Me too. Because I ain't kidding you. I mean, it's where I work at. I work for Delta Airlines. And a lot of times, like on Fridays, my boss, some of my bigger bosses, they'll bring in donuts by the fucking stacks. I mean, and I'm just like, okay, I'll go get me a cup of coffee. I get a donut. I go back get another cup of coffee. I come back with 2 donuts. I go get me another cup of coffee. I come back with 4 donuts. And I'm sitting there going, and I wonder why my damn sugar is as bad as it is.
Yeah, yeah.
And then like tonight, if like last year, I'd have seen that. I've been like, hey, after I've done eat a big seafood platter, can you bring me a piece of that carrot cake? Absolutely. And I like orange juice. I used to drink a lot of orange juice, which that's high in sugar.
Yeah.
Soft drinks. I love, I drink maybe 2 soft drinks a day.
I used
Yeah,
to.
you used to live
Sweet-
stream saying, let me grab a sip of
Sweet
this
tea.
soda.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in the South. Brian can tell you right quick. You in the South, Terry can tell you in the South.
Yep.
There's no such thing as just unsweetened tea. You drink sweet
Yeah.
tea.
Well, that's something I noticed when I used to go down to the
And it's
States.
sweet.
If you go to a restaurant or something and you get a pop and like they bring the pop over and I'm looking at it, and I go, fuck, that's a gallon. I don't drink that much.
Yeah.
They just give you a big glass of stuff.
Back when I used to travel, I mean, I'd go above the or travel for work. I'd go above the Mason-Dixon line and, what would you like to drink, sir? Bring me tea. Well, they bring it unsweetened. And I'd be like, hey, can you bring me some sugar, something, Well,
Don't
a
fix
lot of places, like say above the Mason-Dixon line, you tell them sweet tea, you know what they would sweeten it with? Raspberry.
Yep.
Raspberry
Really?
flavoring.
Oh,
And it was really good. I really liked it. I was like, ooh, that's good.
I like grapefruit juice.
Yeah. That was another thing they told me too. The doctor told me, she said, well, if you like fruits, she said, drink, grapefruit juice, eat grapefruit. She said, that's, I'd rather you eat grapefruit than eat an orange.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, okay. We'll see.
I ain't big on
Well,
grapefruit though.
I'll tell y'all if any of y'all are apple eaters.
I love them.
Have you tried those ones that you can pick up at Walmart? They're in the little old plastic container. They call them rockets.
Yeah.
That's some awesome. That is awesome, man. I wouldn't eat apples for a long time because you used to get a Washington apple, the big red one, and you'd go to bite in it, and it was like biting into a piece of styrofoam.
Yeah.
But them little rockets, if anybody likes apples, go to Walmart, they're in the actual case. They're not in the cooler.
Mm-hmm.
And it's in a little plastic container, a little square plastic container. And it's little small apples. They're not big. And they are the best apples you'll ever eat.
My
Well,
daddy
how many would be in a container?
I think you pay about 7 something for them. There's probably, I don't know, a dozen in there.
That'd be about $14 up here.
Yeah, they probably. I mean, if y'all got them up there, it would be high.
Yeah.
My daddy used to call them apples little naughty apples.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, they're awesome.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, we there used to be up back in the farmer's field, there was this a russet apple tree.
Yeah.
You ever eat those?
I've heard. Yeah, I have. Yeah.
They're a nice apple, but they don't grow real big.
No.
They'd probably be about maybe 2 inches, 2.5 inches across.
That's the way these are.
Yeah.
They're about like that.
And they're the skin is kind of a greenish brown color.
Yeah.
These are reddish.
Growing up, we had an apple tree out there on our farm. We had like 2 or 3 of them. And I'd go out there and I'd sit and I'd eat so damn them. I'd get a bellyache. And there were green ones too.
Yeah.
They were green in color. And I'd sit and eat so many of them. I'd come home, Mom would be like, all right, we're going to eat dinner. I don't feel like it. Oh, shit. Here come, what's wrong with you? Nothing. And then here come that big gravy ladle of damn castor oil. Oh, my God. And then I'd shit like a crippled coon for about 2 or 3 days.
Crippled cane.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Brian. Come on, Brian. You're from the South. You've heard that before.
No, I have not.
ain't.
No.
All right, Bruce. We'll catch you later, Bruce.
All right, Butch.
Mama time.
Butch, I'm sorry, Butch.
What's going on, Dwayne? Miguel, what's happening?
Yeah, I've been over here scribing panel lines. I ain't looked at the chat in quite a bit.
I hadn't either. I've been sitting here trying to sand the stupid bell housing line, trying to get it out.
What kid's that from?
This is the why don't you put it on the right side, Fred? You dumbass. This is the maybe it is upside down. No, it ain't. This is the polar light kit.
Oh, wasn't there funny cars?
No. Oh wait. It's that one right there.
Oh yeah, okay. Right.
Yeah. Matter of fact, this it's funny. I picked this kid up at the Phantom Flasher show last year over in Anniston, Alabama. I go to it every year. This is the Donnie Allison Talladega Torino. And if you'll look right there, the Sonny King Ford sponsored Donnie Allison, and it was from Anniston, Alabama. The Sonny King Ford was based out of Anniston, Alabama, and I bought the kit out of Anniston, Alabama. So
Right.
Oh yeah, that's
like,
yeah.
maybe that's the sign. Build it.
Cool.
So
Yeah,
okay.
I haven't done much building lately. I've been working on a project for the wife. And of course, up here it's so bloody cold, I can't paint in the garage.
Yeah, I can attest to that. It's been cold here too, Steve.
Yep.
I mean,
It's cold to be outside for me to paint. That's why mine ain't done.
Yeah, that's why I was hoping maybe tomorrow. Matter of fact, tomorrow I may get out here and spray some pink on this body. I got to get it washed real good. Brian at BG's Models, we all talk a lot, and he told me that these polar light kits, you have to watch them. You have to wash them real good because of the mold release.
Oh
He
yeah.
said, if you don't wash it real good, he said that paint it won't even stick. So
Not right
Yeah,
now
sure.
while in chat.
I'm gonna carry it in there maybe tomorrow, get it washed up. I done got it sanded, get some pink on it, so that red will pop. I'm gonna try and get this one done before I go to the show. Me and Brian's going to the Jacksonville show, and when is that? February.
February the 11th.
February the 11th.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I got a lot of stuff started, but not too much finished.
Yeah, I ain't really finished nothing either, Steve. It's been, I just kind of got a slow start this year. I got a bunch of them in the box, not finished.
I got the whole bunch not finished. I don't even want to count them, I'm afraid.
I got that 69 Camaro Pro Street started, and I put it back in the box because I kind of got a little burnout on it, and I was like, yeah, I'll pick it back up. So,
Well, I always say, when the summer comes, spring comes, I'm going to get some paint done. Next thing I know, I got all these projects to do outside. It's like,
yeah, me too.
again.
My yard comes first and
Yeah,
foremost.
yeah.
I'll get up
I
there.
watched this year. I guess there's some kind of bug in my lawn. It was a couple of years ago, some of it died, and I know a guy that's in that field, and he said, "Oh, you got whatever," and he says, "Buy this." So I bought it and I sprayed it on, and it wasn't too bad this summer. And then this late fall, I guess probably around November, geez, I noticed the crows were picking at the sod, and they had a good chunk, probably 10 foot by 20 foot, dug up.
The crows did.
Well,
crows did?
see, that was the funny part. I seen the crows.
You got some
doing it.
badass crows around
Well,
there.
okay, I seen the crows digging it, right?
Yeah.
And about a week later, I got up one morning, I looked, and like there was this great big patch that was dug up. And I said, there's no crow done that because crows don't do this at nighttime.
No.
So I was talking to a friend of mine. He says, it's probably been skunks or raccoons. And there's grubs in your lawn, and that's why it's all tore up.
Yeah.
You say it's either grubs or mole crickets, one or the other.
Yeah. So
I don't know if y'all got them. I don't know if y'all got them up there across the border. We're years ago growing up here in the South. I never saw one. We got these things now called armadillos.
Yeah, I've seen them.
And they used to not even be native to Georgia. They would be down in Florida,
Yeah.
Texas,
Native to Texas,
Louisiana.
I think.
Them
Yeah.
little bastards has made their way up here,
Right.
and they'll tear a yard up too.
Yeah.
We got them.
I don't think we get them up here. It's too cold.
Yeah, it's too cold for
Well,
them.
it's too cold in Texas at times too. I see it snows
Yeah.
there, so
Yeah.
I guess that's not true.
I think there's some in Calgary.
Yeah,
I think there's some in
probably
Calgary.
some out there.
Down here in the South, we started calling them possums on the half shell.
I know my friend out in Calgary. He says he's got them damn gophers. The
Yep.
prairie
Oh,
dogs.
fish.
Prairie dogs.
I don't even want to talk about a prairie
Yeah,
dog.
miniature gophers.
Yeah.
The last time I seen a prairie dog, we went to Sturgis for the bike rally one year, and back then I had a Dyna Wide Glide, and we decided we was going to leave Sturgis one day and ride out toward the Badlands. And we were going down the Badlands. There's a stretch of road down the Badlands. You can see from one end to the other, and it's about 5 miles long. Anyhow, so I just got
Sounds like
wild hair in
Saskatchewan.
my ass. I thought, I'm going to stretch the legs on this old Harley. So I reached down there and I grabbed me about 2 or 3 more gears, dropped that thing down, and I was going to try to get it up and take a picture of my Speedo with it pegged out because I had a gas tank Speedo. Well, I got a handful of throttle on the right, and I got a handful of my phone trying to take a picture, and I look up and I see a prairie dog go across the road, and I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, dear.
So I'm doing about 110 down through the Badlands trying to take a picture and probably fixing to die. And I was just like, and then I slowed down and everybody caught up with me. They said, what got into you? I said, that fucking prairie dog just went across right there. And I sure as hell didn't want to hit him at 110. So, yeah, I don't even want to talk about that.
Dad used to tell us that Grandpa, his dad, had a 57 Buick, and it had those big freaking grills in them,
Yeah.
but his didn't have the grill. And Grandpa used to actually aim for the damn groundhogs, like big bastards, right? Aim for them, and you get them caught in the freaking grill, like in that big area where the grill's supposed to be. And
Yeah.
he'd drive down in Ottawa, and kids would kick a ball, and it'd bounce out in the street. He'd catch it right in that grill area, and he'd drive like 6 blocks with the kids running behind him and everything, trying to get the ball back.
Oh, God.
As for prairie dogs, we were shooting them one time at the girlfriend's property, like their home, right? Because they had a bunch of horses, and the prairie dogs, freaking digging holes, hurt the horses, right? Well, her first time ever shooting them, and we're kind of sitting down on this berm, and she's got one lined up in the sights, and I'm watching the same one, and this thing stands up and stares at her, right? So she shoots it, and it's just a little 22, right? And I could see this bullet go right through its chest, and it lifts up one arm and starts to wave at her, and then falls over. She started crying like there was nothing tomorrow. She dropped the gun and ran. I'm busting. I got laughing because like this thing just said like, "Why'd you shoot me?" And then just falls over, right? Why you killed me?
We used to do that down there in South Georgia. We'd go deer hunting, and if we didn't see no deer, we'd sit down there and we used to on one part of the property there was a tree that crows would light in every evening, and if you were hunting around them crows, they'd just fuck your deer hunt up. Anyhow, we were sitting there one evening. We didn't see a deer all day, so we sat over there, and I got it's a bull barrel 17 caliber. I mean, it's if you ever see it, I ain't got my safe open, so I can't pull no ammo out right now. But anywho, 17 caliber is very small, but the shell casing is very, very long. So it packs a lot of powder. And we were sitting down there, so I pulled my old 17 out. My cousin was sitting right there, and we was a good we ranged it, and we was right at 500 yards from where we were sitting. And my cousin was sitting there. He said, think you can shoot one of them crows up there in them trees? I was like, yeah, believe we can. He said, I'll bet you dinner. I said, all right, get your spotting scope out, set it up on the hood, and we fixing to start betting. So I got up there, and in good Alvin York fashion, I took the gun, which I'm looking through a scope, and I take my thumb, I lick it, and I wipe the end of the barrel off. He said, oh, you're so full of shit. I said, just watch that crow right up there in the top of that tree. I said, just put your spotting scope on it and watch. And by the time he got up there and got positioned on the hood, he said, "Now, is that the crow in the very top of the tree?" I said, "Yeah, that one right there." And I touched the trigger on that thing, and he said all he seen was a big red blur just go. It just did that. He said, "Oh my God, I didn't think you would hit it." I said, "Yeah, well, you're buying dinner." So I think that's probably the longest shot I ever done with that particular one. But yeah, we
Pocono
used to
Mountain
have
Table.
fun.
Hello, Chris C.
A friend of mine, and we were out, hunting out Grandpa's cabin kind of thing. And that night there was a big brown bear that kind of came around the cabin. So we scared him off. Next morning we go out for hunting, and he's like, "Well, okay, I got the 308," and he's got his 12 gauge 5-shot pump, right, pistol grip, and we heard some rustling, but didn't think anything of it. Went out, and I keep hearing this rustling behind us, right? And we kind of squatted down, waited, and all of a sudden here's this rustling right behind us, right? So he jumps up, turns around, he's got the shotgun, just unloads all 5 shots out of this thing, and all you see was rabbit fluff everywhere.
Oh God.
5 rounds of freaking buckshot in this poor rabbit, and it was just fluff everywhere.
Have y'all seen the
Well, I mean,
YouTube video? Have y'all seen the YouTube video where the guy and his son sitting up in a tree stand, and a black bear shows up right below the tree stand, and he's like, "I'm gonna get up in the tree stand with y'all."
Oh yeah, I believe I
He
see
comes
it.
up at, and he's just like, "Hey, what y'all up here doing?"
Hey, what y'all up to? Yeah,
Yeah, I would have. I'd
I'd
have
have
been
shit
like,
my pants.
"No,
I don't think I wouldn't have been able to let that bear climb that far up.
No,
I'd have been taking him home.
Mm-hmm.
He may not have
He was
wanted
just
to go
waiting to
home
see
with
what
me, but
he was waiting for breakfast. He was waiting for you to shoot something.
Yeah, he's waiting for breakfast, but it wasn't gonna be human.
I was going to say coming after breakfast.
Yeah, yeah, you're the dessert.
Actually, he probably didn't give a shit at all because you were up in a tree. Now, if you were on the
Yeah.
ground, it'd be a different story.
Yipper.
Why is Brian upside down?
Oh
not.
man. Well, good. I'm glad, Terry. If somebody
I'm not
finally
upside
showed
down.
up to
Everything's
fix
right
that
side up.
oxygen machine.
There's that paint, Fred.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's transparent red.
Do that.
That's
Yeah.
that's that new Reveal stuff.
Yeah.
Transparent red and
Yeah.
then transparent blue.
Mm-hmm. Do that over a silver. Woo.
Yeah, it'll pop. Yep, that's why I bought it.
Oh,
Try some transparency and see what happens.
Does this keep popping up?
Well,
antivirus.
guys, I think I'm going to head her out.
All right, Mark.
All right, Mark.
All right, Mark. I think I'm gonna call it a night too, y'all. I'm fixing to go in here and see if I can irritate Vicky by snoring.
That probably won't be hard to do.
Snore before you go to bed.
Anyway, take care, everybody, and thanks for letting me join, Brian.
Yeah.
All right,
Yep.
Steve.
Thanks,
Good to see you.
thanks a lot, sir.
Yep, good seeing you, Steve.
Okay,
Yeah.
take care, everybody.
You all,
Yeah.
All right, have a good
you
one.
all have a great
Have a
night.
good.
I'm gonna call it a night
Okay,
too,
good
Brian.
All right, Pappy.
All right,
Yeah.
man.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and
myself.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here too myself.
All right, then. All right.
Good being with y'all tonight, man.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
Terry.
We enjoyed it.
Yep.
Y'all.
Talk to y'all later.
All right. Y'all.
All right,
keep
we'll see
those
you.
Curbs. I'll see you, Brian.
All right, Pappy. See.
Later.
All right, anybody else left in the stream? I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Y'all have a good night. I appreciate everybody that come hung out with us tonight. Hope y'all have given me a thumbs up. And Dwayne. Who's Dwayne? Before I go much further. Oh, that was Dozers. Okay. All right, y'all. Anybody left in here? Y'all have a good weekend. What's left of it? Terry, I know Terry's still in here. Dalton, see you, Dalton. Who else? I guess Dwayne is in here. Miguel, you still in here? If you're in here, y'all have a good night. I appreciate y'all. Y'all take care.